everybody out there? What's up, guys? Blue Javelin and Nemesis X Gaming. Thanks for being part of the initial stream group, guys. Let me turn up the volume mixer a little bit. It'd help if you could actually hear the game. Final Fantasy IX's got a great soundtrack. I don't know if I've gushed enough about it already. How you guys doing out there? It always feels like it's been an eternity since we've done this again if I miss a day. I always regret that, by the way, although it seems my fears were well-founded about having to pack up as soon as possible, because based on a message that I got just today, like literally 1 or 2 hours ago, I could be moving as soon as this week? A little farther north? I get a lot of questions about this. It's not too far of a trip. Like, I'm not going across the country again like I used to. It's just a little farther to the north, literally like a 60-minute drive to move into a different apartment with other members of Team Pizza. Things are going to be way more productive once I'm up there. I'm going to be in a new space. Cost of living is going to be a little lower because I'll have more people to share it with. I appreciate it, man. Cute glass in the corner, too. Last I checked, which admittedly was a while ago now, you had way more followers than I did. Have you been accepted into the affiliate program yet? It feels like you should have, then. Let's call him Nemesis. Yeah, I've got a like shorthand name for everybody anyway. Now that I've got that brain dump out of the way, it's like I'm gonna go 1,000,000 miles per hour to get this explanation out of the way, and then once I'm done with it, it's just like... So how about them bears, eh? Let's see. Well, sign's telling us to go that way, but I'm a rebel. Rebellion paid off for once, it looks like. Flame staff, not bad. Oh, right. I remember you telling me about that now. Yeah, come to think of it, I haven't gotten a notification from you in a while. Stars. You do the voice way better than I do, but... people will hold out hope, man. Like, small followings are some of the best in my opinion. Because they're devoted. Like... people who believe in you will believe in you forever. What does this attack do again? What does worry do? I have completely forgotten what ability this gives you. Alright, apparently 260 is a little high for that guy. I want to eat one of those things as Cuna, because that gives us a really good ability. What do you get the aura spells from in this game? We've actually got Fyra, Blizzara, and Thundara right now, because we get them from the Flame, Ice, and Lightning staves, and I believe the Aga spells also have equivalent weapons. It's either you get them all from one weapon, or you get them all from their individual weapons, and we won't be seeing those until, like, Disc 3, if I remember correctly, and the tail end of that, too. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Ah, okay. How do I get rid of this, which item cures trouble? Good thing we did all that digging with chocobos. Sorry if I'm completely skipping over your story, Nemesis. It's just... It's not that I didn't see it, I have no idea what I could possibly add to that thought. Like, I've got nothing to say, I've never been in a situation like that, so I don't know how to comfort you or anything. Wish I could. Did we eat one of these things already? I forget. It's worth a shot if we didn't. Just do it one after another here. Provided they don't just berserk everybody on the team and cause us problems, though. Anyways. Ah, we dodged it. Nice. The consuming of flesh will still happen in this game. Can Noah eat until weaker? However... Nice shot, Vivi. Is that enough, though? Is that enough? Could it possibly be enough? Guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh, he's berserked, but not enough to get rid of his self-preservation here, apparently. I never actually thought that could happen. I tended not to use auto potion a whole lot when I was younger. There we go, there's Matra magic. Now all you have to do is get the carrion worm and we'll be good to go in terms of blue magic for the tower. I say tower, it's just a gigantic tree. Like, if you hadn't noticed the giant roots, the big bark in the background. Changed all the names? Names of, Are we sure it's a he, though, is the big question. Here's the trick. I'm kind of proud of the names we've given some of these characters. Favorite character is the brawler dude. Oh yeah, we won't be meeting him for a little while now, though. Sup, Ryza? Welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing tonight? Got your message, by the way. I'm ready to go. Heroes of the Storm is downloaded, so I'm ready to do that Nexus Challenge thing whenever you are. Matra Magic. 0 MP at the start of the battle. I'm not sure if it does the exact same thing in that game as it does here, but essentially what Matra Magic does is it's 8 MP and reduces the target's HP to 1, which is super useful for this character whose entire modus... I'm pretty sure I've said all this before. Gets screwed out of an auction bid from Zidane. Ah, interesting. What happens next month? Get 100 free diamonds. Yeah, I knew about that. Like, enough to get one of those 20 character packs. That's one of the big things I'm looking forward to. Does everybody already have everything they can get from the desert boots? Nothing left for Vivi here, so may as well just equip the thing that helps him the most. And nothing else improves his magic other than the magician shoes. He's a magician with a hair dip. It's been a long time since I've watched that. It's been a long time since I've referenced that, honestly. Like, what's Jeff Dunham actually up to these days? Swaps the target's HP and MP? Oh. Yeah, Tekken 7 is coming out. As long as it's still got Bob in it, I'll be fine. Like, he was my main, if you will, in the sense that he was the only character that I could consistently win matches with. I still don't 100% understand fighting games, but I felt like I had a bit of an easier time with Tekken. It seems the longer I live and the farther I go, the more games I actually play in that genre, it slowly starts to get easier. Like, I played a little bit of For Honor last night for the first time, which, I appreciated that one a lot because I could actually react to what my opponents were doing. I'd still get hit every now and then again because I was new to the game, but still. We're out of MP for this character already? I mean, I know it's not exactly hard considering we're spamming the level 2 spells here, but... Alright. I'll keep that in mind if I ever go to that game. I think I actually tried to play the Game Boy Final Fantasy Tactics games once, but I think in the original, the map system just confused the hell out of me. It seemed like a nightmare to try and figure out where specific tiles were supposed to be placed. It seemed like the kind of game that you'd have to play with a walkthrough. Like, it kind of strong-arms you into doing that. Because if you want to know where the optimal placement of every single thing is, and which ones you're supposed to put it next to, you're gonna need somebody to tell you. That's way too much shit to actually experiment with. Have you seen the Japanese exclusive Altered Beast game for PS2? Yes, I have, and it looks kind of amazing and awful at the same time. Which means if I ever get back around to this series again, it would be perfect fodder for RTGs. Let's see if we can get Matra Magic to work. Miss. Okay. Well, we have a solution to this. We'll just start smacking it in the face with a cane until... Of course it has Drain. Because why wouldn't it, right? And that's half the damage we would have done. Eat it anyway? Oh, right, I've got commands that I need to be putting in at the same time. Let's see here. Eat a bug that's twice your size. I mean, have you seen this character? Like, it seems like Cuna could put it away. My mom used to ask me the same thing when I was a kid. Like, we'd go out to a restaurant or something, and I'd just be chowing down even when dessert rolled around. She's like, where are you putting it all? Do you have a hollow leg or something? And honestly, even I don't know sometimes. Alright. One more hit from Vivi should do it. Unless it uses Drain again. I thought it was going to, because I heard the magic sound effect for a second. It's like, speak of the devil. Let's see here. Does have the slight problem. Huh. Alright. What does trouble do again? I totally forget. Maybe it prevents you from earning AP in battle? Like leveling up your skills at all? At which point, we don't have to screw around with it anymore, though, because now we've got one of the other really useful blue magic spells. Auto Life. So, in battle, we just cast this on everybody right at the start, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we can check off that box on this list. Now we can move on with our lives, I think. Let me go back here for a moment, because there was another room hidden off to the side there. When I went up the path to the left, there was a room to the right, like a little lower, and based on my abilities of spatial awareness, I think I know how to get to that, if the game will agree with me. See, there you go. Rare moments like that where the fork actually works, that's why you keep this character on your team. Re-raise in the newer games, yep. A rose by any other name, though, will heal you just as well. That's how that saying goes, right? God, that sound effect is satisfying. Like when a plan just completely comes together and you start making... your team is just eating through enemy waves. Yeah, there we go. There's that. I throw gloves even. Do I already have that equipped on Freya? Yes, I do. I'm on top of it. Way earlier than the game expected me to be. Barbet, spear, gloves, armor. All she's got left is accessories, really. Man, we're halfway to learning High Tide here. We can move up to some super powerful... If we ever get a weapon for this character that doesn't have that ability on it, we can move away from it now. You guys have favorite YouTubers? I do, yes. Let me take a moment to... I mean, considering the state of the website right now, I want to put as much... I want to show my favoritism as much as possible here. Like, give you guys somebody to think about, look to. Total Biscuit, of course, Jim Sterling, Kadikarus. Let's get those guys out of the way. They're all snarky, hilarious, and very, very British. I think Caddy's actually from a different region of Europe, but that's another discussion. LazyCast, great podcast. They're blunt, they're beautiful, and they're awesome. Extra Credits, great if you're an aspiring game designer like me. Family Jewels, I believe, yeah, I'm also subscribed to Little V Mills. Both of them do great work in terms of video game metal. If you want any cover, they've done pretty much every song you can think of at this point. Other than, what is it called? Original Sin from Castlevania 2. I'm still waiting on somebody to do a really good cover of that song. There we go. So sand is now flowing away from that spot. Treasure chest away. I think I talked about this guy before. Super Eye Patch Wolf does the best anime reviews on YouTube right now. Very heartfelt videos that guy makes. Channeled my inner Yoda there for a second. Very heartfelt he makes. I mean, it is that day of the year to, if you're going to be pulling that kind of thing out of your ass whenever you want, it's going to be on this day. Let's see if I can sneak this one. Whew. Yeah, don't fall in these whirlpools, by the way. Get out of there. You will be sent down a lot lower in the area if you fall into one of these. If you don't fight it well enough. Either that or you fight an antlion. Oh! That's the one enemy that we haven't gotten to yet. That we still need to. I wonder if I find them down in one of these pits. If I'm wrong about this, we're going to be sent way back and we'll have to fight more battles. Cross our fingers on that one. Here we go. Yep, I thought so. Every single one of these has a different enemy in it too, doesn't it? Oh, it's just a scorpion. Ain't no big thing. Although it does do poison counter. Good thing everybody's got antibody. So let's just end that off with a nice, good strike. Who else? Did you know Gaming? Everybody's pretty familiar with them already. People I turn to for more casual reviews. Peanut Butter Gamer. Super Bunny Hop's a great channel if you like the sort of intellectual videos, discussion-oriented videos that I do on subjects that a lot of people just really don't cover a whole lot. I think that's everybody, honestly. Like, that's my list of people to watch on here. Maximilian Dude? Yeah, there we go. What else? Let's just go through these quickly. Boogie2988, one of the nicest guys you'll meet on the website. Mark Brown, another channel for aspiring game devs. Covers some really fascinating subjects. I Hate Everything. I'll pop into his channel every now and then. Captain Christian. Best video essays on YouTube, period. He gives you a reason to care about some of the most touched on subjects in the world. Like, you'd think there's nothing left to say about something like Superman or Wonder Woman, but no, he finds a way to make it interesting again. JonTron, Smashified, those are 2 givens. Drawfee channel, if you like these sort... Think of that channel like a podcast. You're watching somebody draw something awesome for a little bit. And last but not least, Gaming Historian. He's been around forever, and he does really good work. And again, covers a lot of subjects that a lot of people don't touch on. Expand your knowledge of the gaming industry. He can help you with that. And there you go. That's everybody I watch. See what I missed here. Oh, I know, Javelin. I was just being facetious. High tide makes us get into trance faster. If you'll notice that red bar below our action gauges, essentially anytime we take damage, or not even take damage, just we're targeted by an attack from an enemy, that gauge fills up a little bit. When it reaches full, the character will go into a super mode of sorts, and they'll usually get new abilities. Their attack will go way, 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 way up, and they'll also get new skills. Or at least in the case of Sean here, they'll get new skills. I start streaming when I got an idea of what to stream and when I find out how to stream. Tried to use OBS once, but it didn't work so well. It works so well in the sense that it, like, crashed, or the program just did not function in general. Because if it's... I figured out the program now. I was also having a little trouble wrapping my head around how it worked before. But I will coach you through that kind of thing. I'll tell you where to find what you're looking for. What else are we missing here? Have you rewatched Queen's Blade? Not yet. It's in the queue, just like many other things. It's in the queue right now. Right now, I'm trying to get 8-beat done, though. Like, I've got a massive daily schedule of things that I need to get to in order to keep the show running in the first place. Like, I'm aware of how slowly it's taking me to roll out new things right now, but at least I'm doing streams. Like, at least this has been relatively consistent, aside from packing problems and whatnot. Yes, I already have White Wind. Which is also making this character our dedicated healer for this. Like, blue magic is amazing because it's a little bit of everything. This thing just really loves using that ability, doesn't it? Can I have a turn? I want a turn. Can my guys move, please? There we go. Not so tough now, are you? Healing didn't help you at all. Yeah, blue magic is fascinating simply because it gives you a gigantic variance of different abilities. Like, all of this stuff, it's maybe not even necessarily functional, it's just fun to use. Like, level 3 defenseless. Like, you can make an enemy super weak if this certain condition is met. Like, it's like playing a gimmick deck in Hearthstone. It's a character that's just fun. Blue mages, I like a box of chocolates. Aqua Breath causes water damage if it manages to actually hit. Pumpkinhead, which is basically minus strike. Night, which causes sleep to all targets. Not all enemy targets, mind you. All targets. Just shit like that. It's awesome. Can everybody just shut... I don't know, I haven't seen the movie. It didn't look like my kind of thing, though. Like, the trailers weren't exactly giving me a lot of confidence in that movie. After that gigantic climb, might you be Lady Freya? Indeed I am. We have awaited your coming, my lady. How did you come to know my identity? The King of Bermesia has requested that we guide you to him. Long live the king! Take me to him immediately! It looks awful. Not if all your units have insomnia, have the insomnia ability, which you can learn permanently because Final Fantasy IX is awesome like that. Oh, you're talking about the right, sorry, that took me a second. Oops. I shall go to see the king. There we go. Sorry. Computer was being a little stupid for a second. Why not take this chance to rest? Yeah, good idea. Especially considering what we just went through, I need to shake out like 16 tons of sand out of my shoes. This way, my lady. Allow me to be your guide and show you around our town. I mean, the characters are new here. They'd probably take her up on that offer. Please walk this way, sirs. I go find yummy yummies by myself. Just going off and doing your own thing, John St. John, alright. This is our source of water. I shall elaborate later on how we have water up so high here. Now, for our next stop. Sand in places I didn't even know I had. That is the one downside to living in the desert. Well, downside to living on a beach. I don't think I ever had a problem back in Arizona. No market today, so the usual crowd is gone. Is anyone here a fan of One Punch Man? I understand the concept. Like, I've been made aware of what that series was actually inspired by. Like, again, this is one of the reasons I... Just adjusting the camera there. It's one of the reasons I suggest watching Super Eye Patch Wolf, because he explains it in such a fantastic way that it makes me want to see the series. Like, it's a message that's baked into every episode and the very concept of the character that relates to me really, really well and makes me want to take in that series in full. Brings the blessings of water to our humble town. Uses the power of the sandstorm to pump water up from the ground. All that way, huh? It's a lot of pressure. Somebody ruptured that pipe, it would probably create a geyser that'd blow a hole in that sandstorm. Next is the observatory. Can't wait until Season 2 comes out this winter. Oh yeah, because hasn't the creator just flat out admitted that his final opponent is going to be... What's his name? He hasn't shown up in a single episode yet, but he's apparently the #1 superhero. S something. Name starts with an S, has something to do with like speed or blazing forward or something. Here we observe our protector, the sandstorm, and here we pray to it. Next is the cathedral, the last stop on our tour. The high priest who brings peace to our souls resides in the cathedral. Pretty nice cathedral. Dude, how rough must it be to have actually gotten all the materials up here? Or did they just mine them out of the tree itself? It also houses the harp, whose magic stone powers the sandstorm. Let us make our way back. Surge, that guy. Demoted from a lieutenant, I say. And that concludes the tour. Thanks a lot. So, first and foremost, we've got something of a market here. Oh. This is something we can't do anything about quite yet. We can get 970 gil, though. So that's useful. So I want to go... The first thing you do in any RPG when you reach a new town, everybody say it with me, is shopping trip. No yummy yummies. This town got no yummy yummies anywhere. You know can make famous Alexandrian dish, Queen's meal? You know have famous Southgate bunt cake? John, you're scaring the locals. You can't do that, man. Come on. Let's... Wait a second. I know you. Hey, I remember meeting you in Burmecia. If there's anything I can do, just ask me. Hey, so he sells us some new stuff. Alright, so new spear. Huh. We're gonna need that for a different character in the future. I never equipped that? Why not? There's that. Thunder gloves, sure. We got one of those to spare. Need about 4 of those. 2 of those. And 3 of those. Chain, mithril, and that's good. Not even half of the funds I saved up. Come on, man. At least drain my wallet. Trino robbed me of everything I had just to get some key items that'll never do anything in this game, I'm pretty sure. Will we ever see Burmecia again? Who knows? It all depends on how events roll out over this disc, isn't it? Yeah, echo screen. Silence be damned! I think I can actually... no, it doesn't have one of the color fortune things here. It does, however, have a Moogle, and I think I got a letter for... You have a letter for me? That's interesting. From Ruby to Sean. I decided to start a small theater, but I ain't had any luck finding actors. Do you know any good actors who are looking for work? Man, how I wish y'all were here. Come to think of it, you Tantalus guys look like a bunch of outlaws. Just kidding. I don't think she knew. Let's not shatter the illusion for her. These key items give a lot of gil. Watch the FF Wiki to see what those things do. Ooh, I should look into this. Cabal, is she looking for actors? I want to become an actor. I think that's actually related to a side quest. Like, if we go back to, Lindblom again, didn't we meet somebody who's kind of tired of the big spotlight? Wants to relax a little bit and maybe do some smaller shows? Echo rinse. Just gargle it down in the middle of battle. Pull an Undertale and just make yourself some instant noodles in the middle of a fight. Alright, equipment time. This ogre is paying off in spades. Like, maybe I didn't even need to grind out the butterfly sword like I did. Like, we would have been more than ready for the fight right now. Bug killer. Auto potion, and... yeah, bird killer's right there. May as well, right? Plenty of new abilities. I gotta be really careful about what I give to who, though. Because there's a... there's a little bit of an optional challenge here. That makes a lot of sense, though. Like, I'm not discounting the idea, Javelin. Like, that's really clever. Like, I wonder if the idea of echo screen is more of like a mistranslation. Like, if that word actually means something different in Japanese, and it was something closer to what you were saying. They're a mushroom. Mushroom! I love how I didn't even see it, see the scene yet, and I knew who it was about. I never see this kind of mushroom before. I hope it edible. And the other one... This is a... I probably should have watched this one first, honestly. Based on the title, you might know where this is going. Look! Pointy-headed devil! Don't come any closer! You demon! Leave my family alone! Uh-oh. I should probably go solve this problem. Oh. Chased him off already, huh? I kind of wish there was a scene there about me trying to explain to him what happened. Oh, here we go. You bastard! You killed my father! Even the kids are joining in on this one. Well, well. A bit touchy today, aren't we? He's one of the demons that sacked Burmecia! I haven't heard anyone. Now I think a scene is gonna happen down there. Or not. Maybe there's a scene that unfolds here. Inside? There he is. I've never done anything bad. Poor guy. He doesn't even... Maybe they just screwed off because he doesn't seem harmful. Like, he's not doing anything. Are you a friend of that strange apron-clad individual? I wonder where he learned to speak so strangely. It's called Sonic Advance, and it hasn't aged very well, like, at all. This is Big Swamp now. That's interesting, though. Like, if I hadn't brought that character here, would these NPCs even appear in this spot? And if so, what do they say differently? I kind of wonder now. Because Cuna is an optional character. Like, you never have to pick them up. You can go the entire game without getting them in your party. It's like Vincent from Final Fantasy VII. I have a few items, actually. Go ahead. I always need to top off on potions here. Anything else? Like, trouble might be a problem in the future, so let's just buy a few more of those. Got plenty of tents. Plenty of other ones. Yeah, not bad at all. We're ready to go for whatever life is going to throw at us. Hey, Quez, welcome to the chat, man. Oh, yeah. Yuffie, too. That pissed me off as a kid. I'm so glad I had the strategy guide when I was younger. To let me know... to let me know how to actually get her, because that would have driven me insane. Like, all the different branching dialogue choices there. And how if you get one wrong, she just steals money from you and leaves. It's like, why do I want this person in my party again? Yes, I did, TJ. Also, welcome to the chat, man. Glad you could join us tonight. I mean, by popular demand, those were the first things I needed to do, along with the Team Pizza logo, of course. Sandstorm that protects our town is powered by magic. To keep the storm in motion, we perform a sacred dance to the melody of a harp adorned with a magic stone. I've heard weirder things. Sure, that works. Hope everyone who stayed in Burmecia is doing okay. Only a tiny fraction of us made it here to Clara. Damn it! Not sure how you feel about optional characters. I mean, you can only have 4 in your party anyway in most of these games, so it really doesn't matter. Like... And I can kind of understand where you're coming from, though, in the sense that it's... Their presence might end up meaning... It's like, why bother even having them if their presence won't really mean anything over the course of the narrative? And if you don't know they're there, you're just missing out on a potentially cool playstyle that you could add to the team. So there are ups and downs. Like, you feel super rewarded if you actually find them. You know that they're there and you can take advantage of the mechanics, but... Like, I've been having a blast with John St. John so far. Like I said, blue magic is best magic. When it works. Let's put it that way. When you win in the best possible way. That's blue magic for you. Now I'm going to save here because if I remember this correctly, and I'm pretty sure I remember this correctly because I've done it like a million times. I mean, if I didn't have, if I didn't get all of the blue magic we needed on the way up here, I will certainly get it now. Because I'm so hungry now. Even Spiral here start to look like ice cream. What are you doing, John St. John? So dizzy. Sometimes you're so annoying. They're only as good as you make them. Yeah, you gotta put in work to get all the good abilities. Fall down far! Oh no, sorry, it's fall down far! It's performance art for you. Too scary! What good thing we exercise. Hey, a treasure chest! About time we got a lucky break. But I bet they're no yummy yummies. Or they rotten anyway. Yeah, remember that list we were gonna make about the thickest, the top 8 thickest characters in all the video games? I think I found one of the nominees here for you. Magician's shoes and a robe. Let's stay here for now. Am I absolutely sure that's everything? Because that looks like it goes somewhere, doesn't it? Like, that kind of looks like a path? Yeah, well. Silk robe at the very least. And is that anything you can use? Yes, as a matter of fact. Ability up and loudmouth. You're already in the process of learning auto potion, though, so I don't have to worry about equipping the other equipment to you. Also... oh, good. Doesn't learn anything from Bone Wrist. We can go straight to the Mithril Armlet. Mage's Hat. Oh, but the bandana first because of Insomniac. Right, okay. So, what do I want to do now about this? I gotta drop 3 points somewhere. Yeah, let's get rid of ad status. There's no reason not to take ability up and level up if you can help it. Like, absolutely none. You always want to have those abilities if you can, because they just speed up progression. What is TOR? I'm not familiar with all the different acronyms out there. Like, there are so many games that have... we have a good problem in that there are so many games that have come out that I have no idea what people are usually talking about when they just use an acronym to describe them. Like, that could mean a whole many different things. Twitch has really been stepping up their game lately. Maybe that's why they want to have this big influx of more revenue from bits and whatnot. Like, encourage more people to start giving them money, because they're starting to expand a little bit. Like, things like Twitch Prime, more loot every month. You can buy the game I'm playing, well, certain games that I may be playing right now. I think only Twitch partners get a benefit from that button, though. Oh yeah, the Old Republic. I almost restarted playing that game not too long ago, over the holiday last year. Because my roomies here were talking about hopping back into it as well. Never got around to it, though. For one reason or another. I remember back when I first tried playing that game for free, my experience, like, I got pretty far. I was like level 20, I got to the big hub town, and then I realized that back then, playing for free, the one thing that made me uninstall the game and never look back was the fact that back in the day, I don't know if this has been changed now, you could not equip the rarest items. Like, anything that was... is purple or orange the highest in that game? It was the highest tier of item. You couldn't use that gear, which I'm like, if my efforts aren't even going to mean anything, why even bother? Like, I'm enjoying the story, I'm enjoying the fact that it branches here and there, that I get to choose different allies depending on which class path I take. This is all good stuff. However, you're really shortchanging me here. I'm free to play my ass. I wouldn't be playing anything. Like, I'd be playing half of a video game, pretty much. Oh, get out of there. Highest tier in most games, but is it the highest tier in that game? Oh, that's interesting. I forgot about that. Depending on when you get out of the sand trap here, like, I'm mashing the button to escape, and if I do it off towards that direction, or maybe it's just random, which one? Still can't equip artifact equipment. God. Yup. Not going anywhere near that shite. You either... Like, that's going a little far. Like, I understand you're trying to encourage people to play and server costs are high and everything, but that's not the way to go about it. There are better ways, I'm pretty sure. Orange is moddable gear. It's usually just an empty shell. Huh. Alright, gonna save after doing all that. I remember that journey back up being a lot more perilous than that. Running into a whole bunch of enemies and just having no recourse for being able to defend myself because my characters just simply weren't ready for it yet. I know you've never done anything bad, but are you gonna join the team, buddy? Yes? No? No. Alright. I think we've cleaned out this popsicle stand of everything we could possibly get here. Now it's time for some plot to happen. Burmesians are like us Clarins in that both societies value dance. Our tradition, however, is older. Thus, our dances evoke greater power than those of Burmesia. Interesting. Days of old, the folk of Clara and Burmesia lived under the same sky. But Clarins fled to this tree to avoid conflict with the Burmesians, who began to value the arts of war. Huh. A little bit of a fracturing of the people, then, in that case. I'm so happy the Clarins decided to take us in. Clarin people are kind of stiff, but they're nice once you get to know them. I'm sure we'll all live peacefully here from now on. I mean, you got that giant-ass sandstorm around you. There's nothing really key. There's nothing you really have to worry about. I mean, I got up here just fine, but afraid I can't let you pass. A message from Master Sean from Lady Freya. I was told to convey the following. Sean, this may take some time, so please wait at the inn. Alright. I mean, there's no... I've pretty much gotten everything I need to here, so... Level cap went up to 70 with the last expansion. I mean, at least it's still building up, but... Help! What is the matter? The antlion's mauling a kid! The antlion? It's usually so docile. How could... Somebody's trying to get my attention here. And... that's something I'll address later. We gotta teach that beast a lesson. This calls for immediate action. I shall inform the High Priest at once. Hey, buddy. Where are you going? These Clarins are all so damn lazy. You there. Give me a hand if you think you're good enough. I don't just think I'm good enough, I know. I don't think you can get more than 35 bits through ads, which sucks because I really want to take Shadowmancer's title of top tier. You have to donate those all at once if you want to get rid of that, if you want to dethrone him there. Like, you'd have to donate 37 at one time or higher. So that's the antlion! Ah, help me! No! Hang in there, champ, we're gonna save you! Is the child alright, Sean? Yeah, he's fine. Like hell, I'm fine! That voice! Might it be Prince Puck? Kids runaway royalty now? You're just gonna spring this on me before a boss battle. Freya, where you been? Ow! That hurt, you stupid jerk! Here it comes! That's I'd actually be interested in hearing about that one, Ryza. Like, what about the series specifically bugs you? Hold on, let me detect this guy first. I want to find out what he's got. I mean, I could just use the steal command and basically get one of the items right away, but... Gold helm, mithril vest, anointment. 3 items, okay, we got it. Trouble mucus. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to show up again. Bosses are usually only good for giving a whole bunch of AP as well, so I might want to get rid of that. I should probably also start using some of these fancy new abilities that I just got in the climb up this tower. Yeah, same thing with me, Quez. I want to be more familiar... Well, I do and I don't want to be more familiar with that universe. Like, on one hand, it's, On one hand, a lot of people love it, but it's also one of those grim, dark settings that I really don't want to get along with. Like, I've said this before, there are no good guys in the Warhammer universe. There we go, there's a message that I haven't seen before. Not, I know can eat until weaker, just I know can eat. Whoa. Alright. That's, cast, where is it? White Wind! Cast White Wind! Quickly, quickly, quickly now. How much damage does fire do? Ah, that's kind of respectable. Phew. That's not a whole lot, but it's useful enough. And watch, it's gonna target Freya now that I've done that. Dodge the blindness at the very least. Oh. We killed it already? No. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, but I want to do that battle again. I missed out on the mithril sword before. I want that helm, and I want that armor. The gold helm especially is going to be really useful to us in a second. I was hoping we were going to steal that a lot faster. I think it's time to finally equip Bandit on Zidane. You know they're going to win because they're the chosen ones? I think there's a little more to it than that, but I can understand that. Like, it's the writer's curse. Like, you just kind of see where the story's going. Don't forget to eat the antlion. I can't! It won't let me. Not this antlion. I can eat other ones, but this one specifically is like a guardian figure in this place. If you like the Borg from Star Trek, you're gonna love the Necrons. Zombie robots from Space Egypt! Speaking of Egypt, You guys hear about a game that came out on Steam recently called Immortal Redneck? Had I a little more money in my bank account right now, I'd consider actually reviewing that one, because it looks like just my thing. One of the common complaints is the guns feel a tad on the weak side, but other than that, people have nothing but praise for it. Well, that and the rooms that you go into are a little large. Help, help. Antline's causing trouble. These guys aren't going to do anything about it. But no, let's take a warrior's approach. I know how to solve problems. And let's save again here, just in case I dick myself over in this battle by wasting time. Abilities. What do I got? I need to lose 4. Freya's gonna be fine. I think we can get rid of Protect Girls for a little bit. Bandit's useful, though, because that's gonna help us get... That's gonna help us actually steal all of this useful equipment off this thing. Yeah. A few more minutes, but it makes all the difference. The only number that changes on a save file sometimes, but it's not the variables you're worried about. I used to almost be too paranoid about save files when I was a kid. Like, if I was deleting save files, it kind of felt like that was a weird one. Like, if somebody else deleted a save file for me, it was almost an offense. It's like, you took all this time away from me. Like, everything, all this time I spent, this portion of my life I devoted to this subject is now useless. It means nothing now. You know, one thing I saw recently, Total Biscuit was doing an actual RP session with a couple other YouTubers. So, and they were doing something along the lines of, let's make sure you stay alive. What does this do again? Regen on all party members. That'll be useful. Just all the great status effects. Missed me. I guess we just keep doing this. More auto life, more regen. I don't know what Freya's gonna be up to, though. Like, that's her one support skill. Past this, we just need to waste time until all of the items are stolen. It's kind of a counterproductive mechanic in that sense. It's like you intentionally have to make the fight harder on yourself in order to get the most out of it. God, I wish this thing was a little closer. Reduces the enemy's MP. That might be kind of useful. Ugh, that can't have been pleasant for her. I don't think anybody just likes getting mucus sprayed all over them in battle. One of my favorite lines about that is actually from Epic Battle Fantasy. When you're fighting the Beholder enemy and it uses that attack on... What's her name? The female character in your party. And in case there was any... In case there was any wiser hows about what exactly just happened to her, she just straight up says something along the lines of, I hope I don't get pregnant from that. Natalie, that's the one. It's like, oh, I don't think I have an item to cure that status effect. God. That's taking a... I know the guys who are behind Y2K are actually working on a more modern RPG right now, but that's taking the idea of a modern setting a little too far, I think. It's like, I can't even bring myself to say it. Some of the different things you'd have to compensate for in terms of status effects that could happen. The joke is too obvious and it's too horrible. Nice shot. Straight up missed. Keep focusing, Vivi. You'll get it eventually. I'll get it eventually, I should say. Character is named after me, after all. Come on, you're embarrassing me, man. It's been a couple weeks since I promised 8-beat would start. I'm not that inept, I swear. That's why you keep a little MP for White Wind. And because I know I'm gonna need more of that. Most hated Space Marine chapter in history? Well, what about the Pretty Marines? I thought they were the most hated. Apparently the meta has changed since I last checked in. Now, of course, we all know the best chapter of the Space Marines is obviously the Angry Ones. That much I'm familiar with in the universe, which, now that I know more about the universe itself, it makes perfect sense why people find them so funny. Like, it's already a very entertaining idea, but within the context of the universe, it's even better. Buddy. There we go. There's our Mithril Vest. Now we can start taking the battle seriously. He's been focusing forever. How powerful is this Blizzara gonna be? Give ourselves some eye drops to speed this up a little bit. Oh, I already got the gold helm. Yeah, we got the vest, we got the helm, and we got the anointment. We're good to go. Whoa! Okay, duly noted. Don't fuck with Vivi. My god, I didn't think it actually stacked. Good lord. I thought focus was just like a one and done. You spend one turn to double the value of a spell, but no, it just keeps building on itself if you keep using it. Are you alright, Your Highness? Hey, Freya, what's up? Considering this kid, I imagine he actually says it like that too. Tongue extended and everything. But how can this be? I heard that Your Highness disappeared upon leaving Burmecia. Yeah. Let's go at once to the cathedral to inform His Majesty. My old man, huh? Nah, I don't want to see him. Just tell him I said hi, okay? Later. But Your Highness! Take care, Vivi. He's so rude. Vivi much nicer. He's the first friend I ever had. I've got to tell him something. I see. So you saw Puck, eh? As mischievous as ever, Your Majesty. I haven't seen him in ages. I heard His Highness left Burmecia 1 month after me. That makes it 3 years. And yet both you and Puck decided to return to me in this time of danger. I'm grateful. Freya, we shall conduct an ancient ceremony to strengthen the sandstorm. Surely no enemy of ours would attack Clara with the powerful storm would attack with the powerful storm protecting Clara. And with the help of a dragon knight like you, the storm should grow even more powerful. Ah, the ceremony from the time when Bermesia and Clara were one. I understand. Sean, I met with utter failure when trying to defend Bermesia. I will not allow Braun to exert her will upon us any longer. You've changed, Freya. I didn't think you were so strong when I first met you. I cannot bring peace to Bermesia and thus fulfill Sir Fratley's wish. But now, all I can do is protect this beautiful place. Yeah, protecting Clara is the best thing you can do for yourself. Doing so will help me. And while this happens... Interesting. I kind of don't want to talk during this, because this is also a really good song. And it's a neat sequence, too. I don't want to just shit all over it by saying, so salamanders from Warhammer, right? Again, if they updated this to HD, I wonder what it would look like without the animation restrictions. Like, what was the original intent for this sequence? Well, here's the thing, Javelin. If I remember correctly, this dance should be over in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. The strings have snapped. A terrible omen this is. Oh dear. Seems the forces that were keeping this place protected are meeting an opposite force. Something that I wasn't prepared to face yet. I can't believe the sandstorm disappeared. What happened? I don't know. I've never witnessed anything like this since we settled here. On the harp, there's a magic stone. Since ancient times, we've used the power of the stone to control the sandstorm. Perhaps someone's trying to invade Clara. I fear that you may be right, my lord. I only hope our enemies don't come up the trunk. Yeah, that's no good. Especially if these enemies consist of the same black mages that we were dealing with before. How dare they imprison us like this? Those wretched court jesters. Sword and Thorn will never get away with this. I can't believe I got dragged into this. No one asked you to meddle in our affairs. It's pretty sad getting backstabbed by your own queen. This is all some kind of mistake. I know the queen. She would never betray me. Wishful thinking. Who knows what she's gonna do to the princess? I must save the princess at all costs. I'm gonna hold you to that. All costs. I wonder if Mother will even listen to me. Why did she attack Bermesia? And why did she arrest us like this? I must be sincere with her. She hasn't been herself lately. Actually, she's been acting rather strange since my birthday last year. The same day that tall man visited us. Maybe he had something to do with it. Come to think of it, that was when things began to change. Dr. Todd left Alexandria shortly afterwards, too. What happened that day? Queen Bronze summons you. Come with us. What? How dare you speak to me like that? Quiet! With us you are coming, and that is that. What was that phrase? Oh yeah. Get off me, you scumbag! What was that? I do not understand. Understand what she said? I do not either. Enough! Now come with us! Hello, Pillow Sledder. Hurry up! For so long the queen has waited. Mother. Darling, there you are. Where were you? I've been worried sick. Here, come closer. I haven't forgotten the voice I gave this woman. Mother, there's something I need to ask you. What is it, darling? I will tell you anything you wish to know. Is it true that you were responsible for the destruction of Bermesia? Oh, well, no wonder you look so concerned. Not as far from the truth, Garnet. You see, those Bermesian rats have been plotting to destroy Alexandria for some time. I couldn't just wait for them to attack and destroy our precious kingdom. So I had no choice but to take the initiative. Mother, is that really the truth? Well, of course. I would never lie to you. I mean, you're giving me the ability to have agency here, and I think even at this point, the princess's naivety is going to start to waver a little bit. I understand why she came here, but after everything she's seen, everything she's gone through, the people she's been exposed to at this point, she'd start to realize that things aren't quite what they appear to be anymore. Even she would stop assuming so much in people. I don't believe you. Oh, darling, what's wrong? Why wouldn't you believe your mother? Ah, the asshole of the hour himself. May I also play a part in this act? Act? Yes, an act from a beautiful play. There's a knight on a white horse, and a beautiful princess. It is a tale of tragic love. Overcome by grief, the princess must sleep for 100 years. I've seen you before. It appears we were destined to meet again. My sweet angel, come to me. I will take you to a world of dreams. Oh, where's Vivi to whack her with a staff when we need him? She's beautiful, even in sleep. Impudent little girl. Zorn! Thorn! Prepare to extract the Eidolons from Garnet. Oh, shit. Welp, she wasn't around to hear it, but now we know what she needed her alive for. And people were and Gish was ragging on me because I thought that phrasing was weird. Heart starts playing. Magic Man. Is that the song we're thinking of? A belated happy birthday, princess. 16 years old the princess has become. I just want to take this moment to say I'm just as uncomfortable as all of you guys are watching this. God, this is disappointing and a little bit overplayed by today's standards, but yes, the princess in distress. princess has become. Draw the eidolons from her. Finally, we can. Eidolons of eternal life, eidolons of infinite power, arise from the 16 years' sleep. Let there be light and life. The time has come. The time is now. Come forth, Odin, warrior of the dark. Oh dear. What do they need Odin for? Why call that specific eidolon at this point in time? What are you doing here? Tell me, why do you think the sandstorm disappeared? I don't know. I was surprised that there even was a sandstorm. Did you know the sandstorm was here for 1,000 years? And in all that time, it never disappeared. Not even once. Perhaps Braun is behind all this. What about that guy who was with Braun? Actually, I'm more concerned about who that guy with Braun and Burmecia was. That man. I wonder who he was. Sean, I'm gonna head down to find out why the sandstorm disappeared. Hey, I was thinking the same thing. Let's go together. I'm gonna go find Vivi and John St. John. I'll meet you at the town entrance. Oh, we get... This is rare. You get to control a character by themselves that isn't Zidane. Interesting. I forgot about this. Well, while I'm here... Yes! Yes! That's why I love this character. I remember now. Oh, please tell me I have something else that can teach Insomniac to this character. I want to equip that so badly. Body temp, more MP and clear-headed. Lancet. Oh yeah, well, Lancer. In this case. Reduce the enemy's HP and MP. One of my favorite abilities, actually. It's useful in more situations than you think it is. But yes, back to the issue at hand. Work with me. Here, add status. Chainmail's no good. We can just jump straight up to 15 defense. And jelly. Usually it drains HP and MP. Well, take what you get. Open your heart to me and lead me towards Kingdom Hearts. No, I believe Kingdom Hearts is light. You'll notice it was dark until he said that, and then it suddenly switched. I've got my theories about that, but I want to save it for a video someday. I guess we're stuck with the Mithril Helm for now, which sucks because that's 2 extra points. And it's clear-headed, which actually just skipped over an Insomniac. No, that's the thing. I want to skip the Mithril Helm altogether so we can go straight into gold. But it seems like the only thing we'd actually learn from the gold helm that the Mithril doesn't... the gold helm isn't going to teach us an ability. Mithril will. Because I've got other abilities that will teach me... Other items that'll teach me clear-headed right now, if I saw that correctly. Yeah. Light! Why? My favorite... The reason I remember that scene so well is because... this is another YouTuber I used to watch way back in the day, Louis Prower. L-U-I-Z, I think it is. Louis and P-R-O-W-E-R. Way back in the day, somebody made a fan video for him. It was in his liked videos, but he likes a lot of videos, so I don't think you'll be able to find it anymore, of him playing through that scene. Essentially, they dubbed his voice over that scene, and to give you context for where this line comes from, he once upon a time was playing Super Mario, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, and once Prince Peasley, I think his name was, showed up, when he did the whole hair flip thing and the entire screen turns white, His exact words were, "My God, His Hotness blinds me! Ah!" He was obviously a lot louder and put more emotion into it than I could right there, but somebody dubbed that exact line. Like, they cut in Prince Peasley into the door and made it seem like that's what Ansem was saying. It was quite wonderful. Hey, how about a 3-piece combo of High Potion, Ether, and Phoenix Pinion for 444 gil? Sure. Well, those are all good items. I'm not gonna turn it down. Thanks to you, kid, I can continue my journey. I think if we keep giving him money to go forward, he keeps selling us better and better stuff as we go. Let's save now that we've done that. I wonder, I've never tested that before, I just always bought his stuff. But if you don't actually give him that money, I wonder if he still shows up in later towns. Yay! You killed the wrong final boss! Your entire last adventure was pointless! Woo! I love how they immediately jump on that, too. Like, even the writers knew how people were gonna react to that. That's why Mickey goes in and it's like, well, he still had to be stopped! No matter what happens, I must protect my children. Just speak up if you need anything from me. I think we've actually got everything we could possibly need here. We just need to equip it to the right people. At least it's a lot quieter. I'm worried. I'm so worried. Who was the guy with the sexy hair? I mean, we don't have a name for him yet. Like, we haven't learned what his name really is. Nobody said it, but, I mean, I know. I've played the game before, and he's the only boss in this game He's the only boss fight in this game I've ever actually yet to overcome. Hey, what took you so long? Alright, let's get going. I couldn't find Puck. I wonder if he went down the trunk. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Ryza. Thanks for coming, man. Oh, Kuja. Well, there you go. This city have very yummy sand. This city delicious. Nothing else to eat. I failed Bermesia, but I won't fail Clara, no matter what. You actually can't beat him? Hold on a second. What does this acronym mean? Oh, if I remember correctly. It hit me right as I was typing it into Google. Well, I mean, it's, if you're referencing a... Okay, I've mentioned this story before, but I have a curse when it comes to Final Fantasy games, is I've never actually beaten any of them except for one, because my curse is I get stuck on the boss before the final boss. In Final Fantasy VII, I got stuck on Alexandrian soldiers. They are being invaded. In Final Fantasy VII, I get stuck on the final form of Genova. In Final Fantasy IX, in Final Fantasy X, I get stuck on Braska's final Aeon. It never fails. I always get stuck on the boss before the final boss. But this stream, this playthrough is gonna be different. I am finally going to see the end credits of this game, come hell or high water, even if I have to spend a few streams just grinding out experience for my characters. I will pull it off this time. Huh. That kind of was the We're talking about Sword Art Online, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what you're referring to. The character. Yeah. That's a fair point as well. That kind of was the beginning of the end for that series, wasn't it? There were so many things that went wrong at once. Do we have anything? Oh, we do! I can finally upgrade to the Oak Staff! We already knew Loudmouth, but hey, never hurts. And if we missed the staff, we would have gotten Fyra from this equipment item anyway. Mithril, Silk Vest. Any more abilities we can learn? Level up. Plus body temp. Vivi's a character I tend to keep on my team, so that might be worth having. This is definitely worth having. What am I saying? Alright, so Auto Potion's good for him because he's squishy to begin with. We don't need body temp yet. I remember one specific boss where that's going to be really useful, though. One specific area as well. I don't think anything casts sleep yet. Let's level up. Lots of leveling up. And then John St. John. You good with that? Good with that. Oh yeah, we already upgraded all your stuff. Everybody's good to go, I guess. I want it, because that's useful in so many situations. Like, just having, naturally, the ability to reflect all magical damage back at people, no matter what it is extremely useful. Except for one thing, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. What else do we got? Bright Eyes, Antibody, Level Up. This is all very forward-facing stuff. Like, I need all of that. As much as I want to equip High Tide on her because of how awesome her trance ability is. Lower enemies' physical accuracy. God, it hurts. God, it hurts. I want it. But I can't have it. I need more levels. You know what the worst part is? I'm gonna forget. I don't know what Dork was complaining about. These gals ain't so tough after all. We seem to be taking them down no problem. Why are these guys in charge of the military for the country again? It's like, wait a second, I'm at the front of the line here in the targeting selection. Why aren't they going after me first? The answer is, you're already dead. I love how I say that right as trance triggers, too. And another trance that's going to be absolutely useless because in 3, 2, 1, spear. You know, Scoop Art is a really cool looking ability. I would love to show it to you guys sometime if the game would let me. It's a big if, though, at this point. Really big if. Maybe that's why I tended not to use Freya as a kid. Like, I got really excited about having the High Tide ability on her so early, so I just dumped all of the points into her, and she ended up feeling useless by comparison because she didn't have basic resistances to status effects like this. Oh yeah, that guy. I need to make a highlight out of that before it's too late. I'm glad you reminded me about that. In fact, let me just open up my daily checklist and make a little note about that. Twitch highlight. Great Escape. I'll come up with a better name for it later. Someone already did. Oh yeah. Somebody made a clip of it? Nice. You touch everybody up. Good to go. But somebody learned an ability back there. You need a new accessory, I think. And a new accessory you shall get! More MP and you're clear-headed. 2 points. Can I sacrifice anything here? Millionaire is really good. I'm gonna need all that money eventually. Ability up. Can't take that off. That just helps in general. It's like level up. Another day, perhaps. We're actually getting to that point in the game where you have to pick and choose your abilities. where you have to be really careful about what you spend those points on, because you just don't have enough to go around anymore. It's like you have so many different abilities you want to equip, but you can't have it all. You need... This is the point in the game where you need to know what's coming so that you know which resistances to equip and which ones you don't need anymore. Oh, gee. You filled up my trance gauge a little bit. That'll be useful. So glad I have that now. And Freya just never comes back down again. It's like she spends all that time jumping as high as possible into the air, and then when she finally comes down with the speed, she's looking down on the enemy, she's like, wait a second. Didn't Dragoons get added to Final Fantasy XIV a while back? I've never seen it in action. How did they handle jump in that game? I would be incredibly curious. As, like, is it a cooldown ability? Do you need to, like, charge it first or something? Like, that's how they explain it? The camera doesn't even follow you, like, it just stays where your character was. And then your model just disappears and you come back down again after a few seconds. How would you handle that, I wonder? I remember why I came into the menu now. Because we got a new card out of that battle. Mithril Sword. Which isn't that great, honestly. That's 1 attack and 0 defense in either category. But hey, it's a few arrows. Fought our way up this tree, and now we gotta go all the way back down again. A moment, Sean. Those Alexandria villains back there. Weren't they too few in number to constitute a determined attack? Well, yeah, I thought so too. Bingo! Ow! Freya, the town's in trouble! You gotta come back, please! No, my fears were true! At once, my lord! Come on, you dead weights, hustle! You heard him, let's go! They snuck him in right under our noses. You again. Well, I'm at least happy that she thinks we're enough of a threat. No, Dan! Everything we did! We couldn't even have a chance to save him that time. Cool! Cabal! Please save us! The town is full of text messages, apparently. Somebody responded to a YouTube video. Town is full of demons! Are there really that many? They just keep coming! No, you don't! That doesn't even do damage, by the way. Like, we're still... That was just a warning shot, basically. It's kind of interesting. It's a bit of mechanical separation. Like, it doesn't make sense within the context of the world. Like, everything else is settled via turn-based combat. Why wouldn't this be? Like, they're trying to condense these events behind a system like that. I had to go check on my chickens. What just happened? Hey, buddy. I have a favor to ask. I want you to deliver letters to Reno. I mean, I guess I can do this in the middle of this right now. Oh, no. That's a new line. Yeah, save my progress really quickly. Cut down as many of them as I can. I forget where you're supposed to go and when, though. Ah! Foolish Clarence, your time has come! Over here! I'm the one you want! I'll take all you bastards on! Who wants some? I'm felling enemies left and right. Over here. Or, if I may make an Undertale reference for a second, looks like easy experience. Wait. That's the right word for it, right? Yeah. Okay. Fool! Let me show you how to use that spell properly! You call that a slash? I don't think you understand how powerful a physical attack can actually be. Allow me to educate you. That's how a Burmesian knight does it. Learned Loudmouth. Hey, more Mithril Sword cards. This must be the main attack force. Just battle after battle over here. Hey, like I said, I'm not having too much trouble. Just everybody stand behind me. I can defend you from the entire army at this rate. I'm emphasizing this point that I'm not having trouble with this at all. That this is relatively easy. It's for a reason, trust me. I'm building up to a point with all this performance. These guys have level 2 spells. Apparently they're the next model. The guys we fought before didn't have that. Come to think of it, their outfits didn't look as intricate either. Stick you on end of my fork. That's that for that. Now let's go see what we can do about helping the townspeople, shall we? Ha! They got nothing on me. The town's in trouble. Was I actually in control of him there? Enemies are on their way up. How about your side? The machines are fighting back, but the demons keep coming. We fled, unable to resist any longer. Damn those Alexandrians. What are we to do? Oh shoot. I forgot about this. What's the right direction? I don't want to lose these people. Let's head right. They just came from the up direction, so let's go this way. Excuse me, have you seen my husband? No, I sure haven't. Daddy's gone. No, you fucking don't. Let's go left. You won't get by me. I won't let you get away from me. They're gonna get away from you, but you, you ain't going anywhere, friend. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Stop it. Get some help. Why does everybody use spells incorrectly around here? I mean, seriously, you're embarrassing our whole group, okay? Look, you gotta put some oomph into it. You get the right gear, you build up your stats properly, and then you can do a one-shotting damage, okay? This isn't hard. Why does everybody have trouble with this? Let's focus, because it won't matter anyway. Nope, they don't pay me enough to do this. Imagine if you did that. You can make that a story element. Gotta be faster, we'll lose them all. Like an enemy that just runs away right at the beginning, an otherwise noble warrior like that. Hurry, tell us! Which way now? The other two went to the right, so let's follow them. Persistent bastards! Can you imagine an enemy in a video game who grinds properly? I mean, somebody else who realizes the same tricks that you do? Like, just follow them over the course of the whole series. It's like, I ran away. I want to figure out how to beat these guys. Like, I can't go back home because the evil empire will kill me. I'll be executed as a traitor. So I gotta find my way through the rest of the world now. You can make it like a bumbling idiot type of situation. Like, they're a newbie at this kind of game. It's like they don't know how to do their stats properly. They try to multi-class and it ends up backfiring on them because they're a jack of all trades and a master of none. So they gotta restart the entire thing over again. That kind of thing. You can have a lot of meta humor with that kind of character, I feel. Speaking of songs that have been burned in my brain lately. Bird Killer, Insomnia, Ability. Wow, everybody's learning stuff now. Can't hold them off forever. Sounds like a lot of rivals of Pokemon. Kinda does, actually. Are we safe now? No more monsters? We're not safe yet. Not safe yet, so stay alert for more. No. I knew it wasn't over yet. Huh? What are you guys doing here? We like this place very much. Even though we've lost the soul-soothing view of the sandstorm. Yeah, I think it's pretty too. This whole town is pretty. Everyone here is so nice. That's why I want to protect you. Come on, let's head to the cathedral. We can make our stand there. A stand. Yes, this is very tense. I truly believe... What do you want to do in this situation? Like, what does your heart want? All of you guys right now, like, how do you want this all to turn out? Do you think the game is going to mechanically deliver you that? Like, overcome, make a desperate last stand in the face of overwhelming odds? So these are the only survivors. Where's the High Priest? Where's the King? Where's Dad? I hope they're all safe inside the cathedral. Alright, everyone inside. They're back! Yow! Over there! Damn it, we're surrounded! Kill! I can't save them all! Minions of evil, you have gone too far! My spear will purge this land of you! You shall fall like leaves in the wind under the force of my blade! Gotcha. Doink! Not so tough now, are you? Are you? Now run! Don't know who you are, but I owe you one. I want at least these lot to make it out alive. Sir Fratley, I've missed you so much.
You got paid?
I got paid? Dude, Shadowmancer, welcome to the chat, man. How's that purple icon working out for you? Force of my blade has a spear. Again, going back to epic battle fantasy again. That's a That's a stabbing technique, you noob. Your blade's made for slashing. I began my search for you immediately after you left Bermesia. Where have you been all these years? To what corners of the world have you traveled? My dear Fratley, I climbed the highest mountains only to hear rumors of your victories. I searched the deepest valleys only to find your footsteps. But I never found you. And in the end, I heard something. Something unbearable. Freya, you say? I believe this is the first time we have met. What did you just say? I'm sorry, but I cannot remember you for the life of me. You jest! You cannot have forgotten me. It's me, Freya. Freya of Bermesia. I'm sorry. No. Hey, wait a minute. You can't be serious. It's Freya, your lost love. How could you forget her? Well, say something! It's enough, Sean. What? You've been searching for this guy for years, and now he's right here. Fratley, do you remember me, the King of Bermesia? Not at all, I'm afraid. Impossible. Have you forgotten everything that has passed? Then let me ask you this. What brought you back to Bermesia? Is it not because you learned of the crisis here in Clara, whose people are our brothers? As a matter of fact, I'll tell ya. Lord Puck, Prince Puck. I found Fratley during my travels around the world. And you guessed it, he didn't know who I was, or even who he was. But when Bermesia was attacked and he heard that Clara was in danger, his faint memories as a Dragon Knight called him back here. Dragon Knight. Yes, I was once called that, but now that's all I can remember. Fratley. I must go. Freya, aren't you gonna follow him? No. I'm happy simply knowing that Sir Fratley still lives. I'm sorry, Freya. I knew you weren't ready to see him, but with Clara under attack and all, I need no such courtesy, Highness. Well, I'm gonna go after Fratley. Later. Wait, Puck, I've not seen you in ages. What? That was Puck? So what happened? What's the matter, Freya? Are you crying? What irony. To find the man about whom I've dreamt endlessly. Only to discover that he can't even remember who I am. Come, Sean. The enemy's hand has not been stilled. We must regroup. Freya. Have mercy! Pathetic rodents. You fail to grasp the true power of this jewel. Our magic stone! Now that I have this jewel, I'm through with your city. Wait! Halt, villain! It's not just once. It's not just once. Oh my god. I hope you can use this. Please, take this. All the people I saved. I hope you find this useful. I hope this is of use to you. Protect them with this. Here, this is for you. Here, this is for you. I don't think cards are going to help me much in this upcoming battle. In fact, I don't think any of these items are going to help us in this battle. If they had done this twice, if they had done it, and eventually you got to the point where you got to turn it around, I wouldn't be so mad. I wouldn't actually be receptive of that kind of thing, because it actually has a purpose. But no, they're gonna pull this shit, not once, but twice! Think you can get away? Get away? You're a bigger fool than I imagined. Have you forgotten how badly I beat you back in Bermesia? So you are more the fool for not finishing what you started. You're gonna pay! I find no tasties in this town, so we cook you for breakfast! Then allow me to shatter your delusions of grandeur. I hate it. Every fiber of my being hates this character. I cannot stand her. Absolutely cannot stand what they did with this character. And the fact that you have to suffer this not one... again and again. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna stay on the ground for a little bit. Hopefully I can get trance with somebody here. Shadowmancer! Holy crap, man! Thanks for the crystals, dude! Yeah, I know it's not exactly a clean rip of that sound effect, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I gotta play through the entire game again to unlock the sound test, though, is the only problem. But after that, we'll be good to go. Jeez, man, thank you. You're just doing this because somebody threatened to topple your throne, aren't you? Things are getting a little tricky here. Take you down. Stole a phoenix down. I know you've got something else I need. That can't be it, huh? Come on, what other items you got? You're not useful for anything else. I'm not gonna actually learn anything from this fight. We've established that. Because nothing I do matters anyway. Even if I take forever trying to beat her, eventually she's just gonna use Shock Break anyway.
You got paid?
I got paid? Oh my goodness, that is a lot of bits. I have absolutely no idea how many that is. I mean, I may as well just put down the controller anyway, so I can just look. I can look at what that is. Did she have anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Two. 23, 24, 25, 26. 15. Wait a second. No, I missed some. Damn it, I lost count. Either way, thank you very much for all of that. I was trying to get 40. I'm sorry, man. And the battle continues. It's the weirdest things. Like the other night I was in what's his name? Nintendo Capri Sun's chat. And he uses a different cup than I do to hold bits in. And what prompted me, thank you, Shadowmancer, for the 50. What prompted me to give him bits, it's somebody dropped a big gem in there and it sent a bunch of the smaller ones everywhere. And one of them got stuck right on the edge. And everybody in chat was freaking out like, oh hell no, we have got to fix this problem right now, if not sooner. It's the weirdest things. So hey, I encourage this competition, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is please, please cause unrest in my fan base, because it'll just end up making me richer. Welcome back to Whatthefnu sticks his foot in his mouth for the night. And again, here we go. I have no time for games. I shall leave with the jewel now. Of course you will. It's not like I could have done anything about that. Too powerful, my ass. Couldn't even drop my health below 1 point. Commence withdrawal immediately. Hey, they disappeared. What now, Freya? Good question. Look out! Escaping. There! I'm gonna follow him! Everyone follow me! warping with them. You got away, but I'll chase you down. He's gone. I highly doubt that I will ever return to this place. Besides, this may be your last chance to find out the truth about who you are. Come, Vivi, show us your courage. Square Enix, please nerf. Please learn how to write a proper story. The mechanical like, that is so unsatisfying. It's like, I've gotten stronger since then. I'm more powerful than I was. Why even make it a battle? You could settle this in a cutscene if nothing I do is gonna matter. Pisses me off so much. It's the one thing about this game that I will never be able to defend, that I would never want to defend. But then again, I did never suggest that this whole thing was perfect. Shitty combatant. If she has that skill, why does she wait so damn long to use it? Obviously wasn't enjoying herself. I don't like heights. John St. John, you might want to follow the, it's time. Without her summoning powers, Garnet is helpless. With this dark matter, I now hold the power to summon an Eidolon. Now, I'll find out if Kuja's claims are true. Odin, come to me! Of course, this is the cutscene they let me watch. That smile! All those people dead, and all she can think of is the power. Jeez, did you see that? Clara, Puck, John St. John, they're all gone. Damn it! Oh yeah, what happened to Beatrix? I'll bet she's on this ship. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, Arbok, so I'm kinda glad you did. Freya, I think Sean's calling for us. Please. Leave me alone. We have to get behind the stairs. Someone's coming. Welcome back, General. How is Her Majesty? She's eagerly awaited your return. I'm certain she will shower you with praise for our victory. Your supremacy is without question. Oh, Dorgan as Knights of Pluto, that is enough. Forgive me, General. Tell Her Majesty that I will report to her shortly. Did someone set us up the bomb? I mean, you guys aren't you guys are making all the jokes. I may as well throw one in there. That was ridiculous. My troops alone would have been more than enough to take Clara. Why does the Queen insist on using black mages and Eidolons? I didn't train all these years so I could take a back seat to anyone. This way. Hurry up. You three, get on the telepod and go to Alexandria immediately. There's no difference between them and me. We're all just blindly following orders. My heart and my will mean nothing. Maybe Dork was right. Did you hear that? Looks like Braun's on board this ship. Are you guys thinking a tactical assassination is in order here? I believe so. But before that, I'm gonna run around looking for items. You know, for all the fucking good they'll do me because of who else is on this ship. You know what the irony to this whole situation is? Her sword, that thing that taught her stock break, it's a weapon called Save the Queen. You don't actually get to use it. There's a different weapon I think you get over the course of this game that is somewhat, it's kind of the same thing, but not quite. It's supposed to be its parallel. That's the word I was looking for. This piano, though. Yeah, I was mistaken earlier when I was talking about this in the Super Rude Bear Resurrection stream. This is Beatrix's theme, not Garnett's. I was mistaken. Sorry about that, everybody. I think I would have known that. It's too dark. I can't see anything. Beatrix? Did you get the item? Is this it, Your Majesty? Yes! This is it! With this I can finally... No. I need one more! I must get the last jewel! Not even a word of gratitude. Beatrix, go find the last jewel! Yes, Your Majesty. By the way, how is the princess doing? Garnet. We have drawn all the eidolons from her. She's no longer of any use to me. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Garnet has committed a crime. I shall have her executed for stealing the jewel. What? Don't make me repeat myself. When we get back to Alexandria, I'll have Garnet beheaded. Now go, find me the last jewel. Your Majesty. Garbage! Calm down. Fighting them now would be senseless. They still have Garnet in custody. So what are you saying? We should just stand here? We've got to get to Alexandria before Braun. That's the only way. The only question is how. Sean, follow me. Vivi, where are you going? Yeah, we're on the same note on that one, Arbot. Wait a second. What? Hey, you. Hold on a moment. I saw that. Sereno. Give Sereno a letter. A letter from Mopley? How unusual, Kupo. Let's read it together. You know, the princess is only gonna die, but no, let's do some Kupo shit over here. By the time this letter reaches Sereno, Clara may be destroyed. Stiltskin keeps saying, I've been through stuff like this before. We'll be fine. But what if we won't be okay this time? Kupo! Kupo! So that's what the big sound was. I wonder if Mopley and Stiltskin are okay. That's a fair point, Arbok. I'm gonna read that out loud, too, so that people who watch the YouTube uploads can read that, too. I'm honestly surprised this airship can fly with Braun on it. A favor to ask. I want you to deliver a letter to Mudon. Thanks, Kupo. Any more letters you want me to deliver? No, that's it. One more save. Huh. At this point, I'm done even giving hints as to how the story unfolds. Like, I don't even want to say a thing about all this. Like, we're at the point where we're just along for the ride, and we're gonna do what we can. Like, it's more exciting just to watch it unfold at this point, rather than hint that things may or may not happen. Remember how that soldier was talking about using these pods to go to Alexandria? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's try using the pods. Oh god, I hope I remember this correctly. It's a straight shot. I know where to go. But there's something... To my knowledge, there's only a handful of optional bosses that you can fight in this game. One of them is during this upcoming sequence here. And you get something really good for doing it, but it's a matter of how much you want to push yourself. Let me think this over for a second. And we're down one party member. This is the worst part about this. Like, we had 4 before, but now I'm not so sure. Let me just double check to make sure that we've got the best stuff we can have. We'd be down on strength if we equipped anything else. In this one point... God. Alright. It's time. Ugh. Well, here goes nothing. Garbage! I'm coming! Oh boy. The time has come to escape. How? I don't know, but we must do something. Wait, I have an idea. Left or right to shift your center of gravity. Here you go. There you go. Here we go, guys. Someone's gonna die. Let's have a comedic relief moment for a second. I mean, at least it breaks up the tension a little bit. I will say that much at the very least, and I've done enough writing at this point to realize sometimes this type of thing is necessary. There you go. There you go. Work with the momentum, everybody. I came in like a wrecking ball. Now you guys don't have to make the joke. I did it for you. Princess, I'm coming! First and foremost, however... blood sword. Definitely blood sword here. All of it. I don't care anymore. Oh, he gets mental break off of that. That's why I wanted the gold helm. Give it to Dork. Thunder gloves. I should have bought more mail. I forgot about that. He needed something too. Damn. Give him something. I don't care what. As long as it makes him more powerful. Wait, no. I don't think it actually helps him. Because he's not a permanent party member. We can give him these things again. Abilities, what do you got? Insomniac, I don't think... Wait, no. Maybe? I don't know anymore. RPG rule number 93. Say it's time to do X and someone will figure out a way to do it. This is why we don't make cages that hang for no reason. A lot of parallels to that whole songbird thing they keep talking about. Like, I want to be your canary, they're... Oh, this is kind of fitting, actually. Like, the position Dork is in right now, mentally, like, him going into trance, or at least being on the verge of it, it's just like, give me a fucking reason. I am begging for it. How can I calm down when somebody's about to die? I mean, clearly I should be really worried right now, right? No, you're right. It's not like the game's giving me a timer or anything. RPGs never have actual stakes about how quickly you need to do something. I can just lay back for a little bit. Enjoy a few of these sunflower seeds that I brought with me. I'm starting getting hungry during streams because these go on for so long. Not very filling, but hey. It curves my hunger a little bit. Plus, they're unsalted too, so it's actually good for me. Oh yeah. Marcus probably needs some healing too, doesn't he? Oh yeah. Like, Dork is kitted out for battle right now. Like, with the blood sword, he's pretty much unstoppable by himself. Like, this guy is a mean... not exactly green, but he is in fact a dueling machine. Like, he just will not die unless something kills him in one shot at this point. I always wonder what that ladder right there led to. See you later. They just stop. I have a feeling this isn't a Bobo type of situation. It's just like, oh, fuck that. I'm not going up there. Are you gonna chase after him? I'm afraid of heights. Besides, what if he falls and lands on one of us? Like, that's gonna be deadlier than anything he could possibly do. You see how heavy that armor is? Princess! I'm out of here. I'm going to Evil Forest to save my bro. You heartless cur! Huh? What is that? You! What are you doing here? Dork, is this Alexandria? What? I have no time for your silly questions. I must escape this wretched dungeon of Alexandria and rescue the princess. Enough said. Let's go. Why is everyone leaving me behind? Hurry up, Rusty. Garbage's life is in danger. What are you talking about? Enough with your nonsense. It's true. We were just on the Red Rose and we overheard Braun talking. She said that once she returns to Alexandria, she's gonna have Garbage executed. Is this really true? Yeah, we've got 30 minutes before Braun arrives. Let's go! So we were just talking about timers. And yes, I knew about that the whole time. I knew what I was doing. Marcus? Watch out, I'm closing the gate. I'm trying to make this go as quickly as possible. What are you doing here? It was a long story. I'm gonna go to Evil Forest now and help Blake. Good luck, we're gonna go find Garbage. Let's not raise that gate again. I know where I am! So that's where that area led to this whole time. Hey, wait a second. That looks unusual. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. An RPG with a time limit actually puts stakes in the battle? What? Okay. We're about to figure out if we... I hear someone talking. Try to listen. Challenge me if you dare. And we've got 30 minutes to work with, and I know where to go. Hopefully I can take this guy down in time. Queen is actually just opposed to pollution and is an extreme global warming activist. Okay, I forget how this guy works exactly. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot of damage, so... yeah, nothing on this page, so we just gotta keep hitting him with physical attacks. I wonder... Is that how it works? No. Oh boy! Yeah, so let's heal everybody up a little bit after that. I don't want to waste too much of his MP quite yet. Why didn't I use Minus Strike there? This is the book that was hanging out on the shelf up there, the little yellow one. Freya, I'm gonna need you to start pumping people full of potions here. We need to just keep hitting this guy until we find the right page where his core is on. We get 2 attacks in 1 turn with Trance. It's actually really lucky that Vivi triggered that there, because now we're gonna get double the chances to find this guy. Oh, it's killing me. I see that timer running in the corner, and it's just... Wait. Here it is! Oh, and right in time for the double black. Alright. Time to hit this guy with everything we freaking got. Attacks upon attacks upon attacks. Do not hold back, any of you. We need to kill this guy now. Do all the damage you possibly can as quickly as you can. Hit him with Lancer so he can't use magic anymore. Attacks, sword arts, magic, anything. Wouldn't fire be better to fight a book with? You bring up a valid point. Ouch. Alright, you have to go through at least 2 cycles with this dude. Page 30, nothing on this page. Should probably take a second to heal up, because if you hadn't noticed, Page Storm hits like a freaking truck. Oh, if you don't actually do damage, you don't... If you don't deal any damage, he doesn't flip pages, it seems. Well, there goes that trance. It was nice while it lasted. I don't know why I'm wasting the really heavy spells while he's still he hasn't opened up. Yeah, because that MP would be better used for something else. Oh no. Well, here we go. Ouch. That was unfortunate. Please don't tell me he's gonna use Paper Storm again too quickly. Yep, there it is. And that's why it gives you a save point before you come here. I forgot to cast Rice's Wind right at the start of that. Probably would have been useful now that I think about it. Who's this? That enemy has a name, but I don't remember what it is. How did the squishy mage survive, but not the knight? I think it's magic damage, is that ability, so... Now, to be fair, it's only our 2nd game over in the whole run so far, and at least we didn't die by the timer running out. I've had that happen before. It's not pleasant. Few things hurt more in this game, let me tell you. So, what I didn't do there, first obvious one is I didn't use Rice's Wind right at the beginning. I also... It helps to have at least one character that's dedicated to using potions, and because Freya requires a little bit of setup to do her most damage, is the thing. Like, she requires an extra turn, and you don't get a whole lot of time to hit the thing in the first place, so... You may as well just make her the dedicated healer for the battle, because now you don't have White Wind anymore. Off rhythm. Give me a second. There we go. I'm just so mentally in the rhythm of that right now. I completely forgot that's how he actually confirms what you're doing is correct here. Almost. Bam! Well, bear with me, everybody. They don't let you save here. Like, not while the timer is running. You need to actually... You need to get through this whole sequence again. That's the worst part. It also sucks because it takes so long to get to the point in this game where you just have spells that can heal everybody. Like, I don't remember if... What's the method? Like, do I just hit... If I want to heal everybody with a cure spell or something, do I just keep pressing back? Like, I aim towards the party and then I press right again and then it'll change it to a weaker. Everybody will get healed less, but you will heal everybody. I think that's how you do it, or maybe you need a specific ability for that. I remember in Final Fantasy VII, you needed a specific materia to cast an ability on everybody. But here, I think you can just do it if you want. I remember the day I learned that, it blew my mind. Unfortunately, nobody actually has any healing spells, so that doesn't help us quite as much as we want it to. It'd actually be really cool if we could, as soon as I say it, if we could have saved that trance for the book battle. Would have been great. Think of the damage. The damage! Real Soviet damage, if you will. At least I got a rhythm for taking these guards down now. 860. Not bad, man. Oh, right, he doesn't have all his good stuff equipped right now. No wonder he's not doing as much damage. Yeah, how about a blood sword, friend? How about some thunder gloves, too? You could definitely use those. Teach you dark side. Get mental break in your inventory. Devil killer, why not? What else can boost your strength a little bit? I think... Yeah. It's an ability. It is, in fact, an ability. We're not technically wasting time by doing this. And now, because you've seen... The one benefit to this is, now because you've seen the cutscene, I can just mash through it and save myself the maximum amount of time. Don't have to waste a single second here. We can have as much of an advantage as we can possibly get going into that sequence. Speed read. Shake your fists at the air, dork. I summon back the people who abandoned me. There's the timer. See if we can't shave off a few seconds on before. Save the frames, not the animals. In this one situation, I actually believe that, too. Gotcha. Suckers! Alright. Even if you do that perfectly, it seems, you still lose about 30 seconds going out of there, because of course our plot matters, right? I don't remember if you get anything by actually going to the tower off to the left there, and right now I don't really care. Here we go. Try to listen and challenge him. So, you've got, I'd like to say you have 29 minutes at best to fight this guy, but really you have closer to something like, maybe 14 at best. Keep him locked down. Keep hitting him. Whack it away. Let's cast regen right at the start here. Oh, right, he also does that. I forgot that he casts Doom on you. Now, I wonder... Oh, it didn't even work! Yes! We got super lucky there. I think, though, this is the Final Fantasy game that let you counter Doom counters by using a Phoenix down before the character died. Like, essentially, you bought them an extra life that way. Keep that damage coming. Keep hitting him. He's in there somewhere. Edge. Ha! You call that an attack? I'm actually slightly amazed now that he's taking it easy on us. An animation-heavy boss with a timer? That's also a fair point. There we go. Unfortunately, I already locked down a normal physical attack for Dork, otherwise I would have made that a magic sword. What? Wait a second. He's going back in the book already? Can I only hit him with magic when he's out? I think that might be the problem. Like, only physical attack. You need to use physical attacks to lure him out, but you need to do the commands one at a time so that you can time it perfectly from when he gets out. Then you just keep spamming spells at him and he'll be done. I wonder if I can steal stuff from this guy. Oh boy. There it is. There's that Doom counter. Every time somebody moves, he can officially go fuck himself. Yeah, this boss is not nice. One hit and you're done. Yeah, not a fan of that. Let's see if this works. My memory lied to me. Nothing on this page. Stolen ether, at least. Here it comes, everybody. You ready for someone to die on the team? Yow. 992, that was not fun at all. And there goes Sean. Just dies, straight up. Now I'm gonna waste some of that trance actually using a Phoenix down on my... That's half his bar, too! What a load of crock! Okay, well, I'm gonna lock that down. Right, so I'm gonna test your theory about using fire on the book here. Yeah, because when he's in imp form here, I think all he can do is either retreat back into the book. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage. You were totally right. Fyra hurts him a lot. Good job, man. That makes perfect sense now, too. Don't you love it when boss weaknesses actually make sense? Man, I don't care if I even get to have a single move with Dork at this rate. Like, as long as he dies, I'll work with that. He's got a lot of power, though, if I remember correctly. Like, this guy does not go down easily. Now, I wonder if sword magic does the same thing. If it also causes him to go back in the book. And speaking of, I wonder if sword magic will if sword magic also works with the blood sword. If it'll heal me for the damage I do on him right now. Okay. No! That actually doesn't trigger him to go back in the book. It works! We've cracked the code, everybody. Alright, couldn't steal anything. Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! It's essentially how I feel right now. It's just... Fire, fire for everybody! You get burned, and you get burned. How to get burned? Because I input the right command for it to get burned. And of course, everybody's immune to poison. Ah! 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 Sucks to be you, dude. An elixir? How nice of you! Whoa, that was a bit of chug. Pretty much, yeah. And I think that's the last item he even had is the elixir. You don't get any special equipment if I remember correctly. Somebody needs to use an ether on Vivi right now. Keep the magic coming, you know? He doesn't need it, per se, but it's best to do these types of things a turn or two in advance, I've noticed. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Did it say he didn't have anything, or that it couldn't steal anything? Sorry, I wasn't paying enough attention. See ya. No! Oh, man. This is bad. Now I understand why this battle takes so long. Now I remember... Wait a second. Why am I not restoring health anymore? Oh no, I should have had regen going that whole time. No, this is bad. If he uses Page Storm again, I think my whole team is dead. Oh boy. I forgot that regen even went away. That stinks. Crap, and there's Doom again. So Freya's gonna kick the bucket if we don't do something quickly here. I think we've input just the right amount of commands, though. Just the right number of attacks to make him come back out again. Hopefully, anyway. She'll go out in a blaze of glory, at least. Make sure everybody has the health to survive long enough for this to work. Nope. You have to react every time. This is the worst part. Like, you can't just throw out attacks willy-nilly, because if you do, that's an easy way to get obliterated. Oh, thank goodness, only... I was gonna say only one person died there, but... Oh, no. I've been found. It's up to these guys right now. At this point, I don't care. Just spells. Every spell ever. Throw it out right now. Fucking Doom! Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, please. Please let this round of damage be enough to kill him. They knew what they were doing. Like, this guy is just challenging enough. Oh, he takes a long-ass time to defeat. But if you're up to the challenge, if you figure out the strategy behind him... I wish more games made bosses like this. Like, he actually requires strategy. I have to fight him a very particular way in order to win. You know, had I been thinking, leading up into this...
You got paid?
I got paid? Sup, Gish? Thanks for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Why did I have him just defend there? He could have done something way more useful than just... Yes! Got him! Whew! You lent me your power, Gish. I appreciate it. Look at all those level ups. Look at all these abilities we just got. And we got running shoes for that. Whew! You are worthy, he says. Worthy to get this item, apparently. Running shoes are auto haste! Woo, baby! I know who I'm giving that to. Yep. How much for that? Just tell me. Auto haste is 9 points. I need to get rid of 8. Alert and add status. That works. You have... No, I need to get rid of one more. In that case... antibody. Okay. No. Insomniac. Then we can have add status. Then we can have our cake and eat it too. Auto haste is so busted. I know. But hey, we earned it. We went through all that bullshit with that boss. We're good to go now. And if I remember this path correctly, we go up here, bust into the room. Oh no, you bastards ain't getting in my way. Not now, not after I just went through. What the hell is she holding in that picture? I am honestly curious. I've never figured it out. It looks like some kind of weird, strange little cat thing. I forgot everybody's still beat up from that last fight. I needed to pump potions into these guys. I guess that's one way of putting it, Gish. I mean, I love pie as much as the next guy. However, it also results in a game over if we let this particular bun in the oven finish up. So we're gonna go put a dent in those plans. Soylent Green is people. Wait a second. What's? Hey. Queen's Chamber? Go out this room and turn right. Garnet's room. I'll have plenty of time to look around when I'm done. Zidane's thinking, this is so tempting right now, but I've got bigger problems to solve. Where could she be? Purple light? How unusual. Oh, it thought I was trying to leave the room. There's an item hidden in here if I remember correctly. Yeah. Try to move it. That weird looking candle. It's a castle. Of course it's gonna have some secret passages here and there. Get on. Alright, now get off. Wait for it to come back around. One. Yeah. Oh. That's not what I wanted at all. Come on! We're on a time limit here. I do not want to have to fight that boss again. Ice brand. Tent. Send me home! And down. Home is down. Down is good. That is where life is for the people that we care about right now. God, I don't want to do any of this again. I do not, with a capital not, do want to do any of that again. I got lucky with that boss once. And I want to run with that as far as I possibly can. And down and down and down. And down and down and down and down. New.exe has experienced a fatal error. What are you doing here? So meddlesome you are. Mercy no more. Oh, you two did not want to get in my way right now. I have a lot of hatred for anybody who works for Alexandria at this particular moment. And you assholes are right in the middle of the crossfire. If I can't kill Beatrix, I think I'll kill you instead. Give Zorn meteor power. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. Hello, you annoying fucks. Prepare to die the most painful deaths. The meteor power has been neutralized. These guys, compared to everything that we just went through, like, this is a little bit of a joke. Of course I'm pissed. My girlfriend was about to be put to execution. You'd be angry too. No mercy. Just back off. One good sword strike. Damn you! We will get you for this! Matters not to us. Finished with Garnet, we are. You're too late! Not late enough, apparently. And time! Oh my god, I think we got world record on that one, guys. Makes sense, Arbok, I'll give you that one. Well, they are jesters, of course they're a joke. Garbage, it's me! Garbage! Oh no. Princess! No! Princess, please forgive me. I don't deserve to be a knight. I don't even deserve to live. Her heart's still beating. Yeah, I know. Let's get out of here. Garbage, you're gonna be alright. Friendship. Phew. I'm bushed from all that running. I can't stop. Hold on, bro. I'm coming. Come on, get up. Sorry, are we playing not Brave Fencerman. Samurai... What's the name of this game again? It's a reference, it's important. Trust me, this will be worth it, everybody. No, you ready for the best jokes on Earth? I got them for you. What's it called? Mystery game. References on references. Carrying a princess as a game mechanic? What is this? Samurai Fencer Musashi? I think that was worth the wait. Know about you guys, I'm having fun. Not Brave Fencer, the sequel, PS2. Alright. Jump rope champion appears. Just received a letter from Kupo. Let's read it together. Kupo! What's going on in Alexandria? Soldiers are everywhere. I heard a rumor that Princess Garnet returned to Alexandria. I guess Princess Garnet left the castle because she suspected Queen Braun. What could Princess Garnet and Queen Braun be thinking? Kupo, I don't understand how the royal family thinks. I don't claim to either. Midstream walk away. Wouldn't have missed it. Yeah. But in that game, the princesses gave you powers. Alright. Now that we have a moment of clarity here to work with, what can I do to improve my chances of getting the hell out of here? Give everybody a few ethers. I don't like to spend these usually, but this is a special occasion. I mean, I could just probably use a tent, but that would be clashing with the story, wouldn't it? Ludo narrative dissonance in my RPG. Damn, can't go back the way they came. guess the only way out is up. The only way out is through, more like. Samurai Fencer Musashi is not that bad, actually. I don't know if it measures up to the old school, like the original, but I still think it's pretty good. What can I do to get the hell out of here? Well, actually moving your legs would be a good start. You know, remembering to breathe, that's always important. Do we really want to go this way, though? Is the only thing? Like, what's this door right here? Doesn't lead anywhere. You know, I have a running theory in my head that that's an interrogation room. Like, they needed it there for the sake that this is a prison, but at the same time... I don't think anyone followed us. My queen. Why have you done this? I've devoted my whole life to serving you and the princess. Why did you harm the princess? Why? Dork. Sean, do you think she'll ever wake up? Of course. She's asleep because she's tired, that's all. I want to let garbage rest a little. Do you guys mind? Thanks. If only I'd gotten here sooner. I'm sorry. What happened to you? You're not your usual self. Go on, blame my incompetence. Tell me it is my fault. No! I can't. I don't know what I feel right now. I can't even shed a tear. There they are! There's no escape! Welcome back, dork. Where have you been all this time? Don't tell me you've been enjoying the company of these scoundrels. What the hell? The only scoundrels around here are you and your fat queen! Fools like you will never learn. Not once! Not twice! 3 fucking times they make you fight this bitch! And 3 fucking times you are destined to lose! God, I hate this game sometimes! Ugh. Just... ugh! You are disgusting! You are absolutely, abysmally awful! God, I hate this character! Okay. I think I've worked it out of my system. Alright. I'm done. That's the last time I'm ever gonna rag on about this, but seriously, if I have any aspiring game designers in the audience, don't do this. Just don't. Don't ever do this. This is dumb. This is so dumb. Kick her to the next oblivion and beyond. Oh, I'm not gonna beat her. We've established that by now. But hey, I'm gonna at least make sure she remembers my name. Give her a few more scars to go with that eye patch, you know what I'm saying. I'm also going to do a jump here to ensure I have enough time to actually steal whatever other items she's got. We've come so far in the little time that we've been here. Couldn't steal anything. Out of MP, too. I mean, I could have used an ether on him, but I feel like I've burned enough of those already over the course of this castle trip. Lancer actually does the same amount of damage as that as the jump. I'll kill all enemies of Alexandria! Now, that is a skill you can learn if you get the right weapon for Dork. Your pathetic powers are useless against me. Hey, wait a minute. You're the general of this kingdom. As the general of Alexandria, what is your sworn duty? Isn't it to protect garbage? Your princess, Garnet? I'm sure you know who's sitting over there. Can't be. Princess. So it was true. Fucking hell. I guess I'll take a 20 on charisma here. That'll be a victory. To the fight you don't have to go through with. The queen really did mean to kill her. What? No! The queen would never do such a thing! Dork, it is time for you to accept the truth. My heart is set. All this time I've been mistaken. I hate to say this, but the lady's right, Rusty. You'd better learn to accept it. Citizens of Bermesia, please forgive me. It's too late to seek forgiveness. But you can still save garbage. Hey, Inside Out Gaming. Welcome to the chat, man. Glad to have you here. Freya, I tell you this because I acknowledge your powers. Help your princess. I don't know if I can, but I will give it a try. I hope this'll work. What was the point of that fight? Why was it there? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Irrevocable is the spell we have cast. It is useless! Did you see me own these guys back there? You don't tell me what I can't do. I'm Beatrix. I'm immune to the plot. Princess, are you alright? What's your favorite color? Blue. No, wait, red. Ah! No, seriously though, it is red. If you wanted an honest answer instead of a jokey one. Oh, my head. What happened? Garbage! Yay, princess! You're all here. What is all this ruckus? Here she comes. The princess has awakened, your majesty. Kidnapping the princess they are, your majesty. Have you extracted all the eidolons from her? We have, your majesty. Then what are you waiting for? Take Garnet and throw her in prison. Yes, your majesty. I won't allow that. Oh? Are you defying me as well? Your majesty, it is my duty to protect the princess. I beg you, reconsider. Please do not harm the princess anymore. All of you, leave here at once. I'm staying. Sean, go. Now. You two are joining forces? How amusing. Get rid of them. Mother! Freya, be careful. Don't worry. Come on, let's go. Wait. Bandersnatch, bite their heads off! Got a little puppy, do ya? Well, I hate to tell you this, guys. You've got a slight problem on your hands right now. I have the power now, motherfuckers! Okay, I'm done. I will give them that at least. That almost makes up for it. Well, missed my ride there. Isn't Bandersnatch the monster from Alice in Wonderland? It might be one of them. There are several. Jabberwocky is the dragon-like thing. Now, why can't she just be... Unfortunately, you'll notice she doesn't have a transmitter, so she's not a consistent party member. But still, for that brief moment, it is quite satisfying just one-shotting something with shock. Now look at this. Man. That's so unsatisfying, isn't it? You go into that menu just to make sure, and yep, they're all gone. Every last one, done. They really did take every single one of... I do? I'm gonna compare him to a few different celebrities, but Waluigi's a new one. Turn my mustache upwards a little bit here. Everybody a cheater but me! Wah. What does Braun gain by killing Garnet? All she does is lose her heir for when she inevitably dies. I mean... Let's see here. Oh, I heard that growl. But before we do anything else... you need a new weapon. Because you can learn new spells here. As a matter of fact, you can learn a lot of things with some new equipment. So let's get you started down this path. Oh no! I forgot! John St. John took all of the equipment when it left the party. I'm sure extra defense works. We never learned ability up. Forgot about that. I mean, at least she's still got white magic. Kind of look like Neil Patrick Harris. I'm gonna have to look that up now. I mean, you brought it up. I need to confirm one way or another. Sadly, we cannot one-shock the... Oh. See, I'm just in the mind now. One-shock. Wah-pounce! Tyrants tend to be short-sighted. It's like, yes, I've conquered the world! Now what? I didn't really future plan this all that well. Like, who am I gonna leave this to? Neil Patrick Harris. Wait, I know him. I've seen him before. Then again, I'm not gonna lie, like, even I admit that a lot of... I do kind of have a bad case of boring white guy face, so I do tend to look like a lot of other people. Who's buying Prey tonight? I'm having Prey sent to me tonight, so that's actually going to be coming in the mail for me in a little bit. I will be streaming that on Sunday if I get the chance. What am I doing here? What's the matter? Beatrix served the queen all these years and now she's turning against her. Freya lost her comrades, yet she insists on protecting the princess. I know we're brothers, but that doesn't mean I can't acknowledge our faults. I am also slightly kidding, so don't actually take that seriously. Queen will never forgive them. She'll kill them both. Sean, I have a request. What? Why are you going formal all of a sudden? I want you to escort the princess out of Alexandria and take her to Dr. Tot. I'm sure Dr. Tot can come up with a plan to help our kingdom. Help us and our kingdom. Sorry, it pisses me off just as much when I don't read the line correctly. Piece of cake. I'm an escape artist.
Don't worry, Dork. We'll get her there.
Sean, Master Vivi, I'm counting on you. Princess, I bid you farewell.
Dork! Everybody's fighting for me.
That's right. They're all fighting for you and for Alexandria. They're moving forward, giving everything they've got. So we have to move on, just like they are. We can't stop now. Come on.
But...
Damn, we got company. Me without my heavy hitter in the team. We're losing people like flies. We briefly had Beatrix and Freya. Dork's gone now. Please don't tell me the Bandersnatch ate him. Well. Now let's try my, Yeah, my theory's not working on this. I'm trying to cast Cure on everybody there, but it's only working on one person. Maybe that's an ability I unlock later. All that stress will get you, man. Being in charge of a regime is tough work. Put your legs up at the end of the day. I don't want to pursue that joke too far because I was about to reference JoJo Season 2, and I'm like, that's not a direction you want to take that. That's the worst possible example I could give anybody. What do you think? It's not going to be easy. Now, as much as I just want to shock these things to death like I did before, you'll notice Freya is almost up to her limit, and for once, just once, I want to actually show off what that looks like. I want to have a successful trance for once in this series. Even if I have to kind of fudge it to work in my favor here, I will show you how good these abilities can actually be if you give it a chance. Of course. Well, now this is happening. I don't really have much of a choice now. We're gonna either trance or not, unless both of them hit Beatrix. Or they just keep missing. There we go. They aren't too much of a problem. Come on, hit Freya. Please hit Freya. Of course. You know the worst part about that is, in this game, magic doesn't actually Wait, no. What if he hits the other character? Yeah, there we go. Alright. You'll notice that jump wasn't targeting one particular person there. I'm just gonna sit back and let her take care of this situation. There she goes. So now you're about to witness the awesomeness that is high jump. Yeah, you can hit Beatrix all you want. Now, I don't remember her having this much health. That is so satisfying to watch. It's not even that powerful, it just looks awesome, and sometimes it's all about the style in a game like this. And it just keeps coming. You'll notice she stays in the air. Every time her turn would roll around, she's just spears, 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 spears. And you get flying death, and you get flying death. Roll up, I'm clearing out on projectiles today. Just buy one, get one free on death here in Alexandria. Aww, it's over already. You get 3 volleys and that's about it, but it's just fun to do though. Alright, let's actually start taking this seriously now. You know, if they don't just tongue both of these characters, like, let me rephrase that a little better. If they don't ravage them in their sleep, if they don't take advantage of these Stock Blake, Thunder Slash, Clim Hazard. This is not the same Clim Hazard you're used to from Final Fantasy VII, by the way. Still damn powerful. They're tougher than I expected. We're not out of danger yet. Beatrix! Freya! Dork, what are you doing here? I am Captain Adelbert Dork of Alexandria. Grant me the honor of assisting you brave knights. Enough with your babble, fight! Huh. I love this chat. You guys know more about history than I do. I feel like I learn something every time I'm here. Reduces your HP to cause shadow damage to the enemy. Shadow damage is incredibly rare, but it's also incredibly powerful if you know how to use it correctly. Oh, we're actually out of MP on her. That's interesting. She's almost dead too. Oops. Maybe going into trance wasn't the best idea after all. What the hell was that attack? Correct me if I'm wrong, that thing was way more powerful when she was using it against me. Boss to party syndrome, boss to party syndrome. Okay, well, welcome to the party, at least briefly anyway. You get access to our shared inventory. Also the perk of being able to level up now. You don't just get randomly assigned strength. You earn this. Isn't it nice to actually have access to all this money? To feel like what you do means something in the grand scheme of things? You have freedom. You can go where you want, when you want in the world, as long as the story dictates that you can go there right now. And one more Lancer for the road, shall we? In your face. We even got a level up for Dork. And I don't blame you on that opinion, Quez. Well, now that we've gone through all of that, just to help prevent any potential problems that might happen soon, maybe let's go save really quickly? Just one quick save here. Got our level 3 mages again. Hold on, everybody. You got haste. I don't think you need another buff. Yeah, nothing doing on any of this. I can't cause any spell to target everybody. You know, I just realized maybe he wasn't the best target of Shell because he's got the best magic defense in the group. Alright. These guys get Osmose. They can actually steal your MP from you so they can cast more spells. Make sure she stays alive, at the very least. The healer goes down, we're all in trouble. God, have I missed this character for that exact reason. Like, you can try and justify it all you want in the story, but really, the reason I've missed Garnet so much is because she's our dedicated healer. Without her, the game is infinitely harder. She's got the buffs, she's got the spells. She's the one who keeps everybody alive when the chips are down. How can I rule a country and be such a colossal failure at the same time? You gotta wonder about that kind of thing. Like, if anybody like Kim Jong-un just takes a second to step back and think, how is history and the world at large going to perceive what I do? I have a favor to ask. Deliver a letter, Monty. So we've got 2 letters in our inventory now. I think it actually gets to the point sometime where we reach the maximum of 3 letters, and somebody wants to send one, but we can't get it to them right now. Our wallet's almost back to where it was before we entered Trino. It took us this long to get back to the point where we were ready to take on the world again. Financially, anyway. Oh, new abilities. Right, equipment. You just learned a whole bunch of stuff. So, that's a given. Loudmouth. I want you to equip that and never, ever, 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 ever take it off. Because again, if you go down, we're all in trouble. Wait a second. That's weird. You guys ever get deja vu? No? That's weird. What the hell? They fell for it again! Really stupid they are. You bastards! Bastards we may be, but clever are we. Hee hee hee. Hey, what's up? Sean, you alright? Blake! Bro, over here! Hold up. My body still feels kinda stiff. We gotta hurry. Sean and Garbage are in trouble. Who's Garbage? Sean's new girl? What? You don't know? Know what? What are you talking about? Just keep running. Jeez. Guess who's back, everybody? Constantly helping me out. We came here straight from Evil Forest. Man, I love you guys. Sean, you can ride the Gargant downstairs. Blank. Marcus. Get out of here. We'll take care of this. There's more bad guys coming. Oh, you guys big time. Let's get out of here. And there we go, there we go. So this is Gargan Rue. Garbage, are you alright? Forget I asked. I'm sure you have a lot on your mind. There's something coming! Is this a Gargant? It's huge! We're riding this thing? Yeah, let's get going. We have no time to waste. Garbage! I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, come on! Why do you think everyone stayed behind? Yeah, they're fighting for you, but also they know deep down inside that they have to fight.
Beatrix, Freya, Marcus, Blank, even Dork. Sometimes you can't think everything out. You have to listen to your heart. Alright.
Blank, Marcus, kill those clowns.
Where are we going?
That would be nice, wouldn't it, Quez?
We're going to Trino. We'll stay there for the time being and try to figure out our next move. Yikes! That's...
So remember that boss that ran away from us last time?
Is this what the Gargan is scared of? I think this one's different from the one I ran into. Be careful!
One last boss fight to close out this chapter in the story. It's actually implied this is the same enemy that we ran into earlier. It's just evolved a little bit. Turned into something completely different than what it was before. Ow! Jerk! I'm gonna make sure you can't do that again, or at least as effectively as you did that time. It is a little bit tricky in this situation, however, because they do have to compensate for the fact that one of your characters is like level 15 right now and way weaker than everybody else. Adaman Vest. Ooh, we're getting good. Focus. Oh, right! That's a new status effect. I forgot about that. Mini. So... now, I think what Mini does is it reduces the power of... it reduces your attack and defense greatly. And, however, it does not affect your magic abilities at all. Oh, I guess I should have been, Now, how come these guys can hit everybody, but I can't? You're not being fair. Everybody gets buffs. I'm gonna put off healing as long as I can. I mean, we learned from what we did before. I'll just have Sean continue to steal while Vivi builds up focus charges. Do what we did before. This is getting a little dicey. She's getting kind of low. But if I start casting Shell on everybody, it won't matter as much. Oh, wait. Protect is gone already? It doesn't last? God, that wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be at all. Oh, and go figure. The instant one buff dies down, he hits me with the opposite kind of attack. Right, well, that's a heal opportunity if I ever saw one. One of the shoulder buttons, if I recall. Unfortunately, this is one enemy, so I can't exactly test that. No! He brought me back to normal. Cool. Thanks, dude. Oh my god! You're a genius, Quez! It is the shoulder buttons to change it from one target to multiple. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, dude. That is gonna make everything past this point a lot easier than it was before. So, wait a second. It won't work on Protect, of course not. Well, I can at least do the great physical tank, Garnet. Nice, Swirl. Welcome to the strat, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Became compact. Uh-oh. I think I know what this thing is doing, so I'm just not gonna screw with it right now. What does this thing have, and why is it so hard to steal? My god. Reacting to the attack. Ah, I see. So that is a reaction. I want to use magic on this thing more than anything else, which Vivi's had a long time to focus now. Okay, that's the last fucking straw. I'm gonna use Detect to figure out what this thing has got and see if it's actually worth it. Because I know this has no chance of missing. Carries an oak staff. Already got one of those. You feel that you could communicate with him better if your communication was excellent. One last attempt just for the hell of it. And of course that didn't work. Alright, everybody. You ready for this? Hey, buddy. Freeze. Not as powerful as it was last time. I wonder what happened. Maybe he loses the buff if he gets attacked in between focuses? I don't know. Wizard needs some growth pills badly right now. I mean, alternatively, I think a physical attack of some description will actually heal Minnie if it comes from a friendly party member. Yep. The fact that it was coiled around just adds to that, to what you just said there, Swirl. There we go. Garnet got stoned, became a loudmouth, but hey, at least she can focus a lot better. May have reset your buffs when you use the status clear thing. This is also a possibility. Ugh. It's moving again. Why is it going so slowly? Hey, hurry up! Don't yell at it. Poor thing must be scared to death. But it's... See, it can go faster. Good job. No! Sean, look! Oh, it wasn't dead after all. Damn it, it's chasing us! We'll pass Trino if we don't stop soon! And there's our stop. Little Oglops here. And of course, they sense danger. Whoa, I'm getting out of here, bro. I think we just passed Trino. Damn it! We can't jump off at this speed! Sean, look! Huh? What the? Shoot! The tunnel! Ah! We gotta fall! Hang on tight! An exit? Arbok. Mother. Your Majesty. In my way you are. Step back, underling. Let us through. I have strict orders from the Queen not to let either of you through. I shall make any inquiries on your behalf. State your business. The Queen's guests have arrived. Let them come in, shall we? I shall inquire. Stay here. Arbok. Dadgum, that's a fast snack. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Let the guests through. You two are dismissed. What does that mean? Queen Braun is quite upset with you two for letting the princess escape with the pendant. You should go now. Even the music cuts out right at the end there. Just to sell that point home. Whatever to do are we? We cannot live without the Queen's backing. We must first tell the guests to come in. Phew. What a view. Who are you? Out of my way. The Queen summoned me. Restrain yourself before the Queen. Do you understand who you're talking to? I'm Lonnie, the best and the most beautiful bounty hunter in the world. These two. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. I hear things aren't going too well. Have you no manners? This is what I get for hiring a lowlife. I'm sure you didn't hire me for my manners, Your Majesty. You have two objectives. The first is to retrieve the pendant, a national treasure from Princess Garnet. The other is to assassinate the Black Mage traveling with them. What is that? A soulless golem. A defect is running free. I don't know what happened between you and the princess, but what should I do if I meet with resistance? Just get the pendant back from that wretched girl! Wonderful. My ex is pleased to hear that. That won't take long. Good day, Your Majesty.
Is it true that a boy with a tail is traveling with the princess?
Yes, that accursed monkey! I shall give you an extra reward if you take care of him!
I was right. I'll take care of your request after I finish him.
Reporting. The Alexandrian fleet has returned to home waters. Please prepare to depart on the Red Rose.
Ah, finally! We leave immediately!
Didn't know Lanipater was in this game. Pinnacle Rocks. Mother. Vivi, we made it? Where are we? We're at Pinnacle Rocks. It's supposed to be near Lindblom Castle. Pinnacle Rocks? Lindblom? I do not, actually. I know what Team 4-Star is, but I'm not familiar with that name. Okay. I know, trust me, Muffin Button, I know. The Gargant took us this far? Where's Freya, Dork, and Beatrix? And Sean. He went to check the area. Garbage, you're awake. Do you feel okay? Where is everyone, Sean? I don't know. We're really far from Alexandria. Hey, don't worry. Tantalus guys are with them too. It's almost nightfall. They're probably in Trino by now. Do you think we can borrow an airship in Lindblom? Trino is only steps away if we can reach South Gate. Yeah. Are you our enemy? That is up to you. My name is Ramu. I've heard your name somewhere. I've seen your name in a book I read about summoning magic. You must be Ramu, the Thunder God. Do you know that your summon magic destroyed Clara? An Eidolon follows its summoner's orders.
It responded to the orders of a woman filled with greed this time. No. Mother! I can't believe it. I was confined while Clara was destroyed. It wasn't your fault, Garbage. They knew. That's why they stayed behind. Everyone. True, you were not the one who caused the destruction. But I must ask you, what will you do now? If I were more powerful, if I could use summon magic, I beg of you, please help me. And cause more destruction? No, I was afraid of my summon magic, but not anymore. Many years have passed since I last served a master. I must test to see whether you are truly fit to be my master. I will hide 5 manifestations of myself in this forest. Each one will carry a piece of the hero's story. Collect all 5 pieces and tell me the story. If you put together the story to my satisfaction, I shall become your eidolon. I'm sorry. I know we must hurry. It's okay, Garbage. I'll help you too. Thanks, you too. Welcome to Pinnacle Rock, everybody. It's time to actually start using summoning magic. I'm sure y'all remember this song, by the way. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. That's beginning. You have 4 to go. Hello, Moogle. It's Monty! Thanks for delivering this letter from Mosh, Kupo! Monty, were you able to escape Evil Forest? Kupo, I think this continent is headed for some serious disaster. Might be too late by the time we realize it. Escaping the petrified Evil Forest is quite a task, Kupo. I escaped by following some suspicious-looking people. Take notes, this will be on the midterm. This is actually easier than you think it'll be. There's a twist to this. I won't spoil what it is. Like, I think I'll finish this. I'll finish up the stuff with Ramu before we move on, before we call the stream for tonight. But trust me, there's a... Oh. Hi. You're new. Oh, the vest we got. Yes. Okay. This will be awesome. Give me a second. Go up. There it is. Stone Killer. Which doesn't sound like a whole lot on the surface. Deal lethal damage to stone enemies, who, as you can probably guess, are usually much more resistant to physical attacks. But with an ability like this, you even the playing field quite nicely. What else do we have? No better hats, no better armlets. I ain't taken off those running shoes for quite some time. But he's got the fairy earrings maxed out. It's time to start giving those to everybody else, too. Now, magic. What's gonna boost your magic? There it is. Why not Magician's Shoes? Why not Zoidberg? Blind, Mage's Hat. It's the best you got right now, so why not? I wish you had a better... Because the robe isn't... Or is it? No, it's 2 points of defense. It's worth it. Yeah, there you go. Ability up in life. Now it's time for you. And now it's your turn. You went through all the trouble of buying these fairy earrings for everybody, and they served us quite well so far. Now that you're going on your own little journey of building up power, I think it's time. Level up. Now I think every single person on this team has the level up
ability. Yeah, Zidane's got it. I think Vivi's got it. Yeah, we're all good. Are you saying you wish her robe wasn't garbage? Nah. I need to be careful with that. Burned halfway through my potions right now. Historian's explanation. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human. You have 3 to go. Oh, I was just going for the treasure chest. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoise in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 2 to go. Received the ogre. All this time, Oh, wow, an ogre? Jeez. That's a really great weapon. I'm glad that was given to me. Interesting. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 1 to go. Well, that's that for that camera angle. And it's an interesting one, too, because you wouldn't assume that's a path forward just based on how spacing works. Like, it's not a clear-cut path. It doesn't look like it's leading you anywhere. And yet, there's something you can only find if you go to that spot. Now, how do I jump down to that again? I forget off the top of my head. You're gonna give me a path over here? Can't get back up here once I jump off, but I can get to that treasure chest. Yeah, go for it. And a mithril armlet. I mean, not that I had enough of those. I guess if you were going for the treasure chest, then you'd know. It's just, my fingers are going autopilot on this one. They have been for this entire game. Like, even if I don't directly know where everything is. There's 1 left of me. Are you going to give up? Not yet. I want this. I want it badly. But where is he? Oh, wait, I remember this now. You go through all the trouble looking through the forest to find him, and as a matter of fact... Historian's explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's hero, the last piece. Okay, so if we remember this correctly, it was beginning, cooperation, silence. But there seem to be 2 different historians' explanations here. Like, human and... Like, do they go in order, or... So you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. Let's start this. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. You choose beginning, yes. Which story is next? Cooperation. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoise in the snowfield cavern, and acquired the goddess's bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. Now, 2 different historians' explanations. Story comprises of 4 parts, so which one do you think is the real one? This is the story of a true hero, where the historian's explanation is basically just building him up as a person. Or this one. The fact that they didn't report his death... Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. Yeah, I'm with you, Javelin. Let's recite your story. Beginning, cooperation, silence, human. Are you satisfied with your choices? Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose human for the conclusion? People pass down stories of other people to whom they feel an affinity. The people in the story had flaws, as we all do. That is why they became heroes in the people's mind. I want to know what you think, in your own words. Me? I'm away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon. Thank you! There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. And we received a Peridot. Maybe now. Now, remember how I was talking about ore way in the beginning? This is a type of special accessory that only Garnet can use. Jewels. You equip those in her accessory slots, and you will learn to use summons. Now that you know that, however, I want to pose a challenge out there. Without looking it up. Name the fourth person on the moon to walk on the moon without Googling it. No, but seriously, what do you think the most powerful jewel in this game is? The one item that will give you the best summon skill possible. Hey, old man, you're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Garbage play such a silly game. Heroic? Human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become her Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Sean, Vivi, let's go! You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. Or, no, it's not that one. We've got plenty of that already. It's an item we don't have right now. I'll at least tell you that. I'd guess Amber. Nope, it's not that either. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summoning power returned to her. Or the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She's still young, but there is room for growth. So I choose her as my master. Phoenix down. No, actually. Diamond would be an obvious one. There are diamonds in this game. I don't think diamonds actually teach a summon skill, though. They have a very specific ability attached to them. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Look, it's Lindblom Castle. I don't think we can turn back once we jump off. What do you want to do? We've already collected all the treasure we could possibly need at Pinnacle Rock. Might as well. Sapphire? No, but those are also in this game. Uranium. No, that's not the one. I don't think uranium's in this game. It is an unconventional type of stone like that, though. You're on the right track, Arbok. I'll give you half a point for that one. Sean. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Garbage. Sean! Look! Is that the red rose? Oh no. Oh no! It skipped that scene! Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Clara, they use summon magic afterwards. No! Mother! Mother! Garbage! Please. This was the second summon they stole from her. Atamos. Look at that. Even the mages are getting sucked up into this. God. Knowing power you had was being used for that. So quiet. Mother. I can't believe you attacked Lindblom. Careful. They might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way. It's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret. We'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay. Just make it quick. Here's a little detail for you guys to understand what just happened with that summon, by the way. Atamos, however you want to pronounce it, is based on a Latin. Its Latin base literally means indivisible, which makes sense because Atomos' entire ability is using gravity to condense something into the size of an atom. Everything that got sucked up into that essentially went towards creating a miniature black hole and then summoned out of the world. So, when you take into consideration something like spaghettification, yeah, you're fully in your right to hate the woman that just used it. Yeah, don't fuck with Eidolons. There's a reason every single game is based around these things. Mommy, Daddy, where are you? Please don't leave me here. People of this country still don't understand. Regent Sid lost the war. Why don't they face the truth? All the air cabs in service got shot down by the black mages. It hurts me even to think about it. What did our customers ever do to them? This music just... Finish it off! Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it! He's a living creature! What'd you say? Braun programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies! They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. This is all it does. This is all war does. This is the hatred it creates. What do you want to do, Kupo? Ah, it's a letter from the Flying Moogle, Sereno. Thanks for delivering the letter, Kupo. Rode an airship called the Red Rose, but I saw something horrible, Kupo. The Eidolon Odin's power is terrifying. It destroyed Clara completely. There's not even a trace of the city now. Braun's Red Rose destroyed Clara? Braun is scary, Kupo. Doesn't this just bring some of these streams full circle? Didn't we end off another stream in this exact spot? But this is as good a spot as any to end this stream, so I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. So, yeah, speaking of, we started this off with Warhammer, which I think is totally appropriate because everything in that universe sucks too. Conceptually, it's all... Let me rephrase that. You wouldn't want to live there. And I wouldn't want to live in this world at this particular point in its history either. Oh boy. We got a... Braun has a lot to answer for. And hopefully we'll make her face it next time. Until then, I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody.